There we go.
That's a test with the mic out. I think that's better.
It's louder, but it's in.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going back to ad break now. Yeah, mic out is better. Hello everybody, welcome back. 2025 season.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, on this slightly, I want to say, like doom and gloomy looking of a day.
Yeah, right. This is very strange for Joburg. But I guess it is summer, huh?
Is it really? Does it feel like it's
Yeah.
summer? It's a bit fresh this morning.
Yeah, it's a little crispy this morning. Yeah.
So first 3 men of the year, Kenny. What are we looking for?
Well, we got our returners. We got the Degenerates back here. We got Sons of Liberties back too. We have a couple of teams that have renamed and rebranded. So same players, but different mindset, I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing some very new, interesting names here. Chaos, Prodigy, Rowdy Rough Boys.
Yeah.
Rowdy Rough Boys.
Rowdy Rough Boys, yeah. Oh, it's a brilliant name.
Okay, so and then there's also another team called Crows. But back to the whole Rowdy Rough Boys. So now my question is, do we need to get another team in here and call them the Powerpuff Girls, just to like?
Definitely. We definitely need an all-girls team. That would be great. I would love to see the Powerpuff Girls in action. So let's speak that into existence, hey?
Oh my word, that would be absolutely brilliant.
So you're here with Kelly Gerber and Darren Pepler. Hello, everybody.
What's up, guys?
Right.
Faces to the names.
Faces to the names, guys. So, yeah, as always, we've got to thank Blades and Triggers for the bunker setup that you guys can see on your screen now. Blades and Triggers get all your paintball needs, basically. They've got a shop in basically every city in the country at this point.
Sure.
Yeah, and the BNT online. So, guys, anything that you need, loaders, paint. Yeah, so we're going to be starting the day off with Chaos versus Prodigy.
So, Kelly, predictions for this one, because Chaos and Prodigy, I recognize names on Chaos, I also recognize names on Prodigy.
Right, so Chaos previously was your DDoS boys.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have Ethan Mattia here today.
I see that he's missing off the Chaos roster.
Yeah, so he's actually had a elbow injury recently.
Oh no.
So yeah, he's busy recovering from that. I think he'll probably be back at the next event. Well, you got your Keegan Olivachen now still on Chaos. He's going to be joined by Andre Brown, a fairly new player. We saw him at the Hormesis 1v1s. That was his first event ever. He actually did pretty well. He's coming from the Speedsoft scene. So we've got a airsofter to paintballer transition that's just taken place here.
As it should be.
As it should be. But I don't know if you saw Andre play ever or at training. He's got some skills on him, so very promising.
Well, the last time I saw him playing was at that 1v1. I was genuinely surprised.
Genuinely, he's got the skills, he's got the form going, so let's see how he goes when it's actual gameplay.
And then also, they've also got Q1 on their roster, and I mean, we need to know introduction.
Right. Q and D'Oliveira. Yeah. I'm excited to see how he manages the snake as well. So there's this layout's a little bit strange. It's the Thailand Expo League layout, the most recent one that they had. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. Layouts on the beach. That's pretty awesome.
I mean, it would be nice to be on the beach right now.
Can you imagine?
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, so we've basically taken that layout, used it for our first 3-man. So there's 2 snake beams on this on this field setup, there's a snake beam on either side of the field. So that should be interesting. So I don't really have a nice view of the Dorito side here today, but I mean we can see those first bunkers, so shouldn't be a problem.
Tim, Cole, Taylor, oh.
Right, so Prodigy's
also got quite the lineup there.
So we've got Tim Warmbach, Cole Pfeiffer, Taylor Rayford, and Callum Sturgeon joining them. So it's going to be a pretty strong team.
Taylor also, this is what, his second event?
His second event. Taylor's first event, I think, was also the Hormesis 1v1s. So great to see that they're sticking with it and seeing what more there is to the sport.
Yeah.
Do we play 1 point and then flying mustache game?
Okay, yeah, I see Callum Sturgeon walking on there for Prodigy for the first point. Yeah, I wonder who's going to be joined by. He's definitely going to go for that snake. I can see he's getting ready for it already.
I don't know, he might just surprise all of us and just run straight up the centre.
Definitely.
Because there's plenty of places to hide on this field too.
100%. Yeah, he's going to definitely need to watch out for that shot off the break from Keegan Olivachen. He's been training that pretty hard.
I was speaking to Callum this morning, and he was saying he wants to do the repeat of what Oliver Lang done, I think, in the 2015 World Cup final.
Just run up the centre.
As he was running up to the centre, in the middle of no man's land, just using a bunker, like the 50th cover, busy snapping against oaks while he was running.
Oh my word. That's multitasking to the next level, eh? If anyone can do it, I'd say Callum's probably the best contender. Okay, and because it's a new season, guys, I am giving away some MVP prizes today, so we're going to be on the lookout for the best player of the day. I've got
best
a few
player of the day, or best move of the day.
We'll have to see. The move really has to be, like, immaculate for the move of the day to win over the player of the day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to see some snake dives. I want to see some jumping over the beam.
I just want to see people get run down.
I want to see the rundowns. I think this field is actually perfect for the rundowns too. Got a lot of cover going on in the center here.
I'm also hearing a lot of beeping coming from the chrono station. It sounds like a lot of people are running hot this morning.
That's strange though, hey, given the weather.
Yeah, but also I think a lot of guys are shooting. I've seen a lot of like GR 4-star boxes floating around.
Yeah.
And a few of the players have said that it seems to be paint seems to be slightly bigger than the 3-star that we've been using previously.
Ah, so they're not used to it.
Yeah, so that could possibly be that because it's a nice snug fit down the barrel.
Yeah. One thing I can say though, GR 4-star, you're not going to get a better ball.
I mean, we could say 5-star, but
yeah, we don't have access to such things in this country, unfortunately.
5-star would be worth its weight in gold.
Definitely. Yeah, so and it's honestly it's a really nice transition when you're training with like a 1-star or a 2-star and you switch to that 4-star for the event. The brittleness of the paint, it's quite amazing actually.
And the fact that they'll all fly straight.
Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, if you can get those shots in training with the cheaper paints, then you know you're golden when it comes event day.
It's going to be interesting to see how the teams manage their paint today as well, because it's not very hot, but it is somewhat humid.
Yeah, the humidity is getting us, eh?
And then every now and then the sun comes out a little bit, and then cloud cover comes over again. So paint management might be a very big thing for some of the teams to do.
Especially the newer players.
Yes.
It's something that only comes with experience, I think. Unless I see a lot of the new teams have a more experienced player on their roster. So I think having that little bit of guidance is going to help them with the small things like paint management and wiping yourself down in the pits.
Actually, Kelly, looking at the team lists now and the player lists, every single team has at least one player that has played
5-man.
That has played 5-man or 3-man in the last 5-6 years.
Well, that's brilliant.
Chaos has Kewan, Prodigy has Callum, Flying Moustache Gang is the vast majority of their team. Sons of Liberty, same thing, vast majority of their team. Degenerates, vast majority of their team.
Yeah, I think Degenerates is favored to win this one. They got Sheldon Sekeli on, and they got the original Degenerates team. So, I mean, this is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I am very excited to see how this team gels together.
Where is Mark when he joins?
I think he was cut off on
Oh,
the,
it's
on the
chopped off.
thingy, yeah.
And Rowdy Rough Boys, I think is the only new. Okay, no, Trent Nicholas.
Trent Nichols. Okay, so
Nichols, sorry,
he
my bad.
used to play SARPL back in, I think, 2018, 2019 time when he was around, I'd say, maybe 16 years old. Super fast, gets into that snake. At that time, he was kind of on the same level as, I'd say, maybe the Prodigy boys.
Okay.
Yeah, and so now he's recently back. He has decided he is here to stay, which is awesome. I love it when the old players come back. So we'll see how he comes back into it. It's going to be great.
Knock the rust off.
Yes.
Okay, looks like we're getting ready to be underway with our first team.
Yeah.
Once they finally finish chronoing.
Prodigy on the right, Chaos on the left.
Looks like we're having issues with one of the teams on the right side. So
boy.
either Prodigy or Sons of Liberty is running hot, and I'm thinking it's probably Prodigy.
Well, it looks like Prodigy's all three on their side of the field. I think Chaos, we're waiting for them to get to their start stations.
Or is it possible that's one of the Chaos guys that's still running hot?
Might be. There we go. Finally.
I think it was Keegan.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think he's ever shot 4-star out of that shocker.
But I mean, also, to be fair, just looking as he crosses our view now, it looks like he's got
It's got a purple marker I see in his hand.
What is the red insert color for the freaks? I think it's a 687.
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the freak barrel.
If it is, I think it's a 687.
Oh boy.
And if the 4-star is a little bit bigger than what the 3-star
Oh, he's going to have some problems.
It's going to be a very, very, very snug freak.
So I see 2 newer guys and 1 experienced guy on each side of the field. Kewan's going up for Chaos there. You can see him walking up now. And Callum is going up for Prodigy. And I see some stretching happening there. So do you think it's going to be a little bit of a snake battle here between the 2 experienced?
I don't think so, because Kewan doesn't strike me as the guy that will go into the snake off the break.
I've seen him do it a couple times at training. I think when he was still playing for Legacy, I don't think he was like their resident snake player.
No, he wasn't.
But he can do it. He can manage. I mean, I've seen it happen a few times already.
So I think for Chaos, their current roster that's on the field that we're looking at now is their roster for the day. They look to be a 3-man squad, so nobody's getting a break today.
Skeleton squad.
Whereas with Prodigy, at least has one guy they can rotate out with.
Definitely.
So who do we currently have on the field for Prodigy?
I see Callum Sturgeon, I see Cole Pfeiffer, and I see Tim Warmback.
Okay, so
yeah.
Taylor sitting in reserve.
Okay, let's go ahead. Why didn't that beep? There we go. No, it is.
30 seconds.
To stop. Okay, some technical difficulties.
Technical timeout. Guys, also just let us know if the beeping from the speaker and the game sounds is a bit hectic on the stream.
I can maybe mute the mic when it, or maybe move the. I'm just worried about the rain.
Well, we'll just see.
We'll see. Was it a bit too hectic?
I'm
you know what I can maybe do when the timer goes? I'll just. I'll just back off the mic a little bit. Cool, so we're off. 20 seconds to go.
20 seconds.
Very excited to see how this point turns out.
10 seconds.
Let's see if Callum goes for that that dive into the snake. Doesn't look like it. He's probably going to go for the corner.
Game on.
Conservative breakout for Prodigy.
Chaos is having a very conservative breakout. Kewan going to what is the snake corner, taking the mine table, slightly different. He can make a big move up the D side of the field into that D1, D2 area.
Yeah, I see Kewan moving up.
Kewan taking a walk.
See, I told you.
Kewan getting a bit of a look.
That cross shot from Keegan is dangerous. 2 on 3 in favor of Chaos. Kewan slowly creeping up the snake side here.
Kewan's making follow the deck there. Kewan moving up to the other side of the field. Oh, kill 2.
Kill 2 there. Prodigy left with one towel.
Base.
Okay, so when it's towel, yeah.
Point approved.
Cool. So
30 seconds.
Prodigy with the strategic towel there, save some time and save their last player.
Yeah, very, very quick point there.
20 seconds.
Prodigy absolutely. No, sorry, it wasn't Prodigy. It was Chaos. Absolutely.
10 seconds.
Bringing the fire.
Game on.
Okay, now very conservative breakout again for both teams. FNG having a similar breakout to what Chaos done in the previous game.
Seems to be the game plan here.
Lots of ref running in. With me saying that FNG loses their snake side player, and I'm pretty sure Marshall.
I see a running ref there on the D side as well.
Player from FNG taking a walk.
Oh boy, 1 versus 3 in favor of Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty absolutely dropping the hammer.
Nice, 3 alive there for Sons of Liberty. No, you press whatever base is being touched. Base.
Base.
So. Okay, so Sons of Liberty taking a very quick point against the Flying Mustache Gang in the previous point there. So
and Chaos currently 1 up against Sons of Liberty. Against Prodigy.
Against Prodigy.
Clearly didn't have my coffee this morning.
So Callum dying off the break there actually completely turned the game for Chaos.
Did they take Callum off the break?
I don't think it was off the break. I think he made it to his first bunker, but that cross shot from Keegan Olivachen got him.
Caught him out.
Yes.
Okay, who's the current lineup now for Prodigy?
Prodigy, I see Callum's back on.
I see Callum. I see Cole.
It's the same lineup, yeah.
The
Callum,
same
Cole,
three,
and Tim.
same one. Okay.
Okay, they're gonna give it another go. I honestly think so. I don't know if it's the best idea actually to put Tim in the D side. He's so comfortable in the snake, so I don't know what this game plan is, what they're switching things up for. I know they are taking the guidance from the more experienced player, but at the same time, as a new player, you kind of want to work on the side that you're strongest first.
Yeah, but also Kelly, with that being said, and playing a bit of devil's advocate, playing on the side you don't always play on could also be a good thing.
At trading.
30 seconds.
But also, there's a snake on either side of this field, so...
That's also true. So much of a muchness?
Much of a muchness.
20 seconds.
Let's focus on Chaos's breakout now. I want to see if Qan tries to go for that big snake push.
I think he's going to pull up short to that little temple that's currently our snake corner.
10 seconds. Game on.
Okay, and he does exactly that. I see a nice dive into the Dorito side here on
Callum's
Chaos.
into the snake and he's pushing up hard. With that being said, Tim on the D side has matched Callum's move up into that Dorito 1. Callum is absolutely flying up the snake here.
Let's see if Qan's noticed it there. Yeah, it looks like he
You've seen
does.
him now. Oh, I think Callum caught no. Did he?
No, he looks like he's still good.
Oh, Tim catches one on the arm,
Oh.
getting lazy and having a head check.
They've lost the entire D side now. 2 versus 3 in favor of Chaos. Keegan Olivok, and I don't see him anywhere, buddy.
Oh, Callum makes him move up to the 50.
Ooh, snake battle.
Oh, he's really close.
I don't think he's realized. Callum getting the completely bunkered there by Qan.
Oh, wow.
And he makes it out alive, and it looks like that makes
I think it's all three.
all 3 of Prodigy is out.
I think it's all three of Prodigy there.
Yeah, looks like it.
Wow. Absolute clinic put on by Q in here in the snake.
Nice.
Base.
Let's see if that's point approved.
Tim getting a bit lazy there in the Dorito and paying for it too.
Yes. I don't know what's going on with him.
Point approved. Game finished.
Nice.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
That snake battle now that just went down. Kieran definitely being the aggressor and coming out on top for it.
Definitely.
I think Callum thought he got him, continued his run on, and Kieran just quickly came around the bunker and had
Yeah.
1 or 2 in the back.
It looks like Callum got a bit of tunnel vision there.
I mean, it happens. It really happens.
It really does.
Okay, now we have Sons of Liberty
Oh, let
on
me
the
swap
left.
them.
Flying Mustang.
30 seconds.
Is Sons of Liberty going to shut FMG down right here and make it a 2-0 game? Or are we going to see FMG?
20 seconds.
I'm not too sure. I know Sons of Liberty has the upper hand when it comes to your experience.
10 seconds. Game on.
Oh, guns up heavy from Sons of Liberty going to the snake corner, the center mine temple, and I think there's the mine temple on the Rito side of the field. Sons of Liberty moving into the snake. Flying Mustache gang. Losing their snake side player. So just got their back center and their D side player left.
Oh, but I don't know what I'm doing with the scoreboard.
Sons of Liberty slowly moving their way up the field. Absolutely schooling FMG. FMG have lost their Rito side player, just their back center. And with that, Sons of Liberty take it 2-0.
Oh boy.
Possibly 2-0. Try to wind them hasn't yet.
Yeah, let's see. Did he hang?
Base.
Brilliant point there. Another very quick
Point approved.
from
Game finished.
from Sons of Liberty.
Wow.
Absolutely
that was
brilliant.
Absolutely crazy. The first game was over in not even 2 minutes. The second game, 1.5 minutes.
Crazy. Oh my word.
Wow, that is absolutely mental. Game's absolutely flying today.
Brilliant. I'm going to go to a quick ad break. Okay, I think we are back.
20 seconds.
Degenerates versus Rowdy Rough Boys.
10 seconds.
I want to see Degenerates break out. I'm so excited.
The old men train the youngsters and
Yeah.
they still do it.
Got Dirk Cynical going for that snake run.
Game on.
Oh, Dirk getting into the snake. On the run, unopposed.
As usual, man.
Rowdy Rough Boys are very new team. Rowdy Rough Boys losing there what looks to be their
Their
center player.
Looks like the center taking the walk there. They've still got a nice spread of the field though. One snake, one Dorito.
Oh no, we got this snake player getting checked. That's not fair.
And their Doritos also been taken out. No, Doritos been taken out as well, yeah. So is their
and
snake now.
what's that?
Wow.
Kill three.
The lanes on Degenerates. Okay, I don't think they've realized that they've got to kill 3 because all 3 of them are still hanging at the back
Yeah, I don't think they know their kill count. Dirk seems to be having marker troubles there.
there. Yep.
Rowdy Rough Boys not calling the towel either, so time burning away here.
Oh, goodness. Okay, at some point somebody needs to realize ain't nobody shooting back. There we go. Home player making the move here. I don't know who that is. I can't really... Oh, that's David Jarvis. Taking the first step there. And I think that's Grayson Hopkins in the D side there.
I mean,
Moving up
To be
slowly.
fair, taking it slow, burning off the time is a good thing if you have a point advantage and you can hold it.
Yep.
The problem is, if it's not, and the team all of a sudden...
Okay, there's a base going to be touched now. Here we go.
Base. Point approved. 30 seconds. 1 minute.
Good game by the Degenerates, even if they did lose the kill count there ever so slightly.
Yeah, they still made it work somehow. Eventually realizing what's going on here.
Okay, now we have Chaos versus Crows. Chaos playing a back-to-back set, so that should factor into something. The level of fitness.
Yeah, the level of fitness. Everybody's got a back-to-back point today.
30 seconds.
Okay, I think we're good here.
20 seconds.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Okay, another technical timeout there.
Oh, that's a team timeout.
A team timeout, sorry.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Okay, nice point there from Degenerates. I wish they would have some better communication and field awareness there, though. But they got it in the end.
Can we have Chaos on our left and Crows on the right? Who called? Why did they call the timeout? Because I see 3 for Chaos.
I think they freaked out a little bit there and
Do
got.
we see 3 for Crows?
Let's see. Yeah, there's 3 for Crows. Well, they called the timeout. They're gonna need to use it.
30 seconds.
Let's see, are Chaos going to drop the hammer here on another?
20 seconds.
Take 2 here, hey? Who's on the team here for Chaos now? It's the same team.
Yeah, same 3. They're only running a squad of 3.
Oh yes, Skeleton squatting it as well.
10 seconds.
With that being said, Crows is also skeleton squad. There's 3 of them.
Crows is also Skeleton squad.
Rion, Ryan, and Kennedy.
Crows has the upper hand.
Game on.
Crows has the upper hand with experience. Although Chaos, they've got the fitness and they've got the skills. So this is going to be really good.
Very concerned to break up both teams.
I think Crows has
Oh boy. Push up and getting punished for it.
only 2 left snake side here. Chaos starting to make the move up here to the snake 1. I think that's Qin. No, who's that?
Yeah, it's Kieran.
It's Qin. Yeah.
So Crows have a snake corner, or what we call in the snake corner, and their back center. I think their back center.
Back center's just taking the walk now. Penalty being thrown here against Crows. Oh boy, first penalty of the day. Yeah, I think that
And it
was
looks
on.
like- and they're going to be starting to body down.
Oh,
Because
boy.
There's no one left. Wow.
So, that team starts.
I think he's touching. I don't know. Did he touch it? No, he hasn't touched it yet. Okay, base. Yeah.
Base.
Okay, well, Keegan hanging the flag there for his team. What happened there?
We'll see if we can get a ref update for you guys as to what happened. But from what I saw, player got hit, played on, and yeah, there was nobody left
To call out for the penalty. So they're going to be starting with 2.
I'm assuming it's point approved. None of the marshals have given me a signal to tell me it was.
Point approved. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 1 minute.
Penalty for dead man talking.
Oh, dead
Was
man
it dead
talking.
man talking? So it wasn't playing on. Okay.
Okay, back to Rowdy Rough Boys versus Degenerates.
So there we have it, guys. The penalty was assessed for the last player. Well, not the last player, but I'm assuming one of the already eliminated players talking. Marshall heard it.
Oh boy, and that's very strange for Crows as well, being such an experienced team.
Yeah, they should know better.
They should know better.
Now this is also going to be a huge factor now.
30 seconds.
In a 3-man situation now, you start a body down. That's a third of your team.
That's a third of your team.
This is now gone.
20 seconds.
Now we have Rowdy Rough Boys on the left, Degenerates on the right. Let's see, can Rowdy Rough Boys put it back, or Degenerates going to
10 seconds.
clean this one up nice and neat?
See Rowdy Rough Boys. Degenerates. We saw Degenerates.
Game on.
Oh, nice to have it to the snake there for the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Oh,
That's under. Who's that?
is it Rowdy Rough?
No. Who's on the Rowdy Rough Boys? Vian from Mark, Trent Nichols, and Stefano Thomas. I think that might be Trent Nichols that dove into the snake there.
If it's
I could be mistaken.
their snake player needs to be careful with rubbing his mask.
Oh, here comes Dirk Sienico up that snake.
Wow, they've lost their B-side player again. But the back centre is fought into that position.
Very nice move there from the back centre. Nice quick thinking there to move in. And he gets taken out as well. So it's just that snake player left on the Rowdy Rough Boys.
So just the snake player.
Degenerates
left,
also
Rowdy Rough.
losing 2, I think.
I don't think Degenerates have lost 1.
I see one
walking off
walking.
for Degenerates. Dirk is still alive in the snake.
So I think it's going to be a bit of a snake battle here. I see another one walking off there on Degenerates' side. But it might be one of the Rowdy Rough Boys walking off.
It looks like it's a 1-on-1, Kelly.
It's a one-on-one snake battle.
Oh, that was
Wow, that's Trent Nichols getting the kill there on Dirk Sienico. Possibly one of the best snake players in the 3-man division right now, Dirk Sienico from Degenerates. He was on the
Base.
the South African men's team as the South African veterans team to go over to France this year. So for Trent Nichols to be shooting somebody else like that.
Point approved. 30 seconds.
Very, very nice, guys. Let me just
1 minute.
transform here.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're back to the Chaos Crows game. And if I'm not mistaken, Crows are starting a body down.
Oh boy. Penalty time.
Matt. They meant to start with 2. Yeah.
The Crows, eh?
Crows start with 2.
30 seconds.
Crows almost getting in more trouble there.
Oh boy.
20 seconds.
So let's see this. Can Crows bring this back or not?
10 seconds.
2 versus 3.
Okay, let's see if they bring this back with their 2 remaining players here. They're going to need to make some big moves.
Game on.
Okay, conservative breakout here on the Crow side of the field. Let's see what's happening on the Chaos side. It looks like they got a way better spread of the field here. Chaos getting the kill on...
Crows losing their back centre. To be fair, the back centre didn't seem to have his gun up running at all. So
maybe he was having some issues with his gun.
So this is now a 3-on-1 situation.
3-on-1. Chaos still hanging back there. How much time is left? 4 minutes, 34 seconds.
Still a lot of game time here.
Okay, I
was
see.
calling kill 1, and I think Kewan's the only one that's aware that it is a 3-on-1.
Kewan's got that field awareness going, so he's really just taking a stroll up to the...
There we go.
And the last
Clean it
kill.
up.
And Keegan going to hang the flag then for Chaos. Nice work there on the D side for Keegan.
Base.
Wow, good finish by Chaos.
Point approved. Game finished.
Jeez, look at
Okay,
that.
2-0 win there for Chaos. Another 2-0 win there for Chaos. So they are
1 minute.
on a roll now.
And that game almost went to 2 minutes.
Yep.
So now we have Rowdy Rough Boys versus Degenerates. 1-1 with 3 minutes 26 still on the game. That's plenty time still. But we are playing
word.
race to 2 though, so the next team who scores the point wins it.
I know what's happening with my scoreboard. Sorry, guys. I do want to keep the scoreboard up, so you'll just
30
have to bear with
seconds.
me with this.
Twenty seconds. 10 seconds.
Ooh, moving the cable there a little bit.
Game on.
Okay, same conservative breakout from both teams again. Almost a mirror up, but Dirk almost immediately into the snake 2 off the break, and he's getting in there while pretty much running and gunning, so nobody's stopping him.
Yeah, very nice form there from Dirk. I'm quite impressed with how he's playing today.
Good comps from both sides of the field from what we can hear. Rowdy Rough Boys kind of getting stuck in their primary bunkers. Never mind, as I say that, they fall out of the snake corner into the taxi.
Looks like Trent Nichols hasn't really forgotten much of his skills.
He does look a little bit panicked now and then watching him play.
I think at the end of the day, the training comes into play, and he kind of just reverts back to what he was taught.
Yeah, and it sounds like we have. It sounds like it's Jarvis in the middle for the Degenerates. And I can't see who's their D side player at the moment. They're sitting in the Dorito 1.
Wonderful.
Both teams talking very well to each other. Nobody really making any aggressive move on a good play. Dirk is getting hammered in that snake though. He's getting hammered from the back center and from the snake corner.
Rowdy Rough Boys definitely recognize that Dirk is probably the biggest threat once he gets into that snake 1.
Oh, definitely.
But they are kind of forgetting that Dorito player. He's going to slowly start pushing up. He's watching the cross right now, which is a bit dangerous for Trent there in the snake.
With that being said, Trent is filled up to match Dirk's move in the snake. So Trent is sitting at the snake 1 bunker.
Nice. And so is Dirk. Let's see who makes the move first, yeah. Looks like Dirk's way more on his feet than what Trent is right now.
Dirk's busy hunting for those shots across
Crossfield shots. Okay, there's a move on the D side there on Degenerate.
Big move coming from Dirk as well here in the snake to almost match up.
Yeah, Trent needs to watch out for that cross shot from the D side from Degenerate.
Very aware that Degenerate's definitely slowly putting the pressure on.
Looks like Dirk's itching to move up.
Dirk's waiting for it.
Okay, they get a kill on their center player here. Rowdy Rough Boys 2. Degenerate sitting with 3.
David definitely in the farm station of the team there in the center.
Definitely.
Oh, Dirk making a nice move up to just short of the 50 snake.
60 seconds.
60 seconds left on the clock. Dirk going for the bunker. And he gets shot by Trent on his way there. I wonder if Trent got shots as well.
Did they trade? No, they didn't.
Wow, Trent surviving that. Brilliant. Okay, so that's his second victory now against Dirk Cynical going head to head. I see a cross shot happening here from David Jarvis in the center there.
To be fair though, Dirk heard the 60 seconds. He was like, okay, cool, let's go.
Time to go.
And he went for it. Fortunately, he got caught.
It's now, I think it's a 2v1 situation here in favor of Rowdy Rough Boys.
I think it's a 2-on-2.
It's a 2-on-2. There's somebody.
The Degenerates still have their D side left.
There's still someone. I think there's a tape battle happening there on the D side. Okay, Rowdy Rough Boys losing their D side player now. It's just Trent against the 2 Degenerates.
Ooh, that bunker's going to become very, very small. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, looks like that cross shot's coming onto Trent.
Got him.
And he got the shot on Trent. Nice work there from Trent. Unfortunately, at the end there, it just did not work.
Base.
Wow.
Nice point there from Degenerates, guys.
They were 1 second short of game time expiring.
1 second short. And he was jogging like he had lots of time.
I don't think the guys understood the stakes. And what's that?
Point approved. Game finished.
Degenerates take it 2-1.
Beautiful gameplay there from Degenerates.
Wow, and they used the full game time there.
Yeah, I'm going to go to a quick ad break. We're going to move on to the next brackets. We'll see you guys soon. Flying Mustache Gang on the right here.
I'm actually not too sure who's on the field for FMG. And yeah, sorry guys, welcome back.
Oh, the mic was on for the left cam, so it's fine. So
okay.
At least we've got some of that now. So Flying Mustache Gang, I'm not really familiar with the players individually. It's just because I don't really see them at training much or anything. So they are new.
30 seconds.
They very much here just for the fun of it. But I can see some talent there. If they refine it and if they put the time in, they can really be a
20 seconds.
If they come to practice.
Yeah,
definitely.
Essentially, they just need some more practice.
So I think we're gonna watch Flying Mustache.
10 seconds.
Flying Mustache Gang on your screen now. Let's see. Are they gonna have a different breakout to everybody else, or are they gonna go with the bread and butter play?
Game on.
Looks like a bread and butter play. No! Oh, they had us in the first half. Looks like a little tumble there into the snake.
Didn't make it in the half.
They had us in the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
Marshall giving him a check.
And they are clean. And there's some big pushes happening up here. Even the D side's pushing up quite a lot.
Oh.
Prodigy losing
Taylor,
Taylor, yeah. And they lose Cole. No? Was that a
FMG player?
FMG's Dorito side, I think, was taken out there. Big snake push here from Flying Mustache Gang. Whoa! Oh! Okay, taking the tumble there. Okay, we're gonna go to quick ad break. Can we just Oh, I think he's okay. Okay, no, he's fine. Okay. Ooh, I thought he passed out there. Maybe he got shot in the ear or something, but he's good. He's good. So what's that? No points.
Game stopped. No points.
Okay, so it's game stop, no points. They're gonna have to start again.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
Wow, so everybody kind of unfortunate there for Prodigy. Cole being the only live player left in the field, and then he put his barrel sock on, which eliminates him as a player.
He got bunkered there a little bit from the Flying Mustache Gang. He did.
No, that was Tim that got bunkered.
Oh, sorry, Tim.
Yeah.
I get confused between the two of them because they're always together.
Yeah, Cole was man alive there, and he put his barrel sock on.
Oh boy. That is
30 seconds.
also something that comes with experience, guys, so very nice point there from Flying Mustache Gang. You just got clipped in the end there, but a nice run down there.
20 seconds.
Yeah, so now we have Degenerates on the left versus Sons of Liberty on the right. This one should be a goodie.
Yeah, this is going to be a good
10 seconds.
Let's go to Sons of Liberty's breakout. I hardly ever see their breakouts. I'm always focused on another team when they're playing.
Guns heavy all the time.
Yeah,
Game on.
their lanes are like the next level.
Yeah, look at that. Guns off the break. Oh wow,
Oh,
Sons
boy.
of Liberty losing their back centre player off the
Ooh,
break.
that's a hard loss there, but at least they have a nice spread of the field.
They do, but also that was like he just took a bit too long to get to his centre bunker.
I think they got that snake off the break though, so I think Dirk took the walk off the
Dirk
break.
taking the walk.
And
oh,
it looks
wow,
like
they
something.
lost their east side too.
I think that's Dejan Skierpers taking the walk now. Oh, that's a hard loss for them as well. So now David Jarvis in the centre here by himself
So
against.
David Jarvis in a 1-on-2 situation. Oh no, Dirk's still alive.
Oh, Dirk is still alive.
No, sorry, it's David.
Oh, it's David. Oh, David moved his mistake.
I think
Nice
he
fall
got
there.
clipped on his back.
Oh, and he got shot. Okay, Sons of Liberty then. We're wrapping it up.
That was quite explosive.
That-
We missed a lot of the kills there. We saw Sons of Liberty lose their guy, and that was it. We didn't even see Degenerates lose
Yeah.
any of their
So they obviously lost Dirk off the break. Definitely those lanes with the break are proper.
Base.
Oh, off the break shots are dialed in. Sons of Liberty.
Definitely.
Point approved.
Stunning.
1 minute.
Okay, back to Prodigy Flying Mustache Gang. Prodigy will be on your left, FMG will be on your right. The teams do not swap sides because no point.
Burnt off of
Matt,
same sides, no
they
points.
don't swap sides.
No points, same sides.
Same side. Same side. Same side. You guys there? They're there.
1 minute.
No, when it's no points, you start on the same side. Yeah.
Having a bit of an interaction there with the players, guys, as you probably heard.
Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, so Flying Mustache Gang versus Prodigy. That was a really good snake push there from Flying Mustache Gang. Very impressed with that. He got clipped in the end there, though, which actually kind of completely changed the outcome.
30 seconds.
But Prodigy's definitely going to need to watch out for this now.
Yeah,
Oh, it's no point, same side. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to switch this. I'll leave it on for the next side.
20 seconds.
Oh,
And here I am like, no point, same sides to everybody. I need to tell myself that.
10 seconds.
Okay, let's see Flying Mustache Gang's breakout. He took a bit of a tumble. He tumbled the whole way down the field, actually.
and
eh?
he still got in alive.
Yeah.
Game on.
Oh, big break. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay, everybody's snake side up here.
Yeah, Prodigy snaked no one on the B side of the field at all. Back center, my temple on the snake, and snake corner.
But they do have all sides of the field. They're watching also. Oh, and they've lost him in the snake corner there. So
They
they've only
lost him
got
in the
two.
snake corner, but FMG has lost 2 of their players. It is just their snake player. Wow.
Oh, their snake player gets shot out as well. Okay,
Wow.
nice.
Just
Wow.
like that,
Okay.
Prodigy cleaning up all 3 of FMG's players in the space of like 10, 15 seconds.
Okay, I don't think Prodigy has realized though that they've killed the whole of. Oh no, penalty.
And it's a major.
And it's a major penalty. They're gonna be starting with 2 the next point
Game stopped.
now. No points.
No points again.
Yes,
guys.
no points
Wow.
No points.
Oh boy, they're really dragging this out, aren't they?
So now they're gonna start down with 1 player if I'm correct.
Yeah, they're gonna start with 1 player. It was a major penalty. Oh boy, guys, this is gonna be crazy.
Okay. Definitely a drama-full day. To say
30 seconds.
Okay, my scoreboard's not working. This thing keeps on doing something. I don't know.
Okay, so guys, we're axing the scoreboard for the moment. We'll try and keep you guys
20 seconds.
updated with who's at what. Right now we have Sons of Liberty on your right, if I'm not mistaken.
10 seconds.
Sons of Liberty on your left.
Okay, my bad. Sons on the left, Degenerates on the right. 1-0 to Sons of Liberty.
Game on.
Degenerates really need to bring it back now. Try and get that.
Oh, Sons of Liberty lose their snake corner runner off the break.
Ooh, so it's actually the same things happen only in an opposite direction basically between these teams. They've lost Sons of Liberty losing their snake player now
Sons of
and
Liberty
losing
losing
their
their back center player now too.
only that Dorito corner left against 3 of the Degenerates guys.
Dirk is on a rampage, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he collected all 3 of those kills.
Making quick work of this point.
Very quick work, making it a 1-1 game with currently 4 minutes 30 seconds on the clock.
That's base.
Base.
Nice. So they've tied it up. Looking good.
Point approved.
Ooh.
1 minute.
Matt, still same sides, And if I'm not mistaken, Prodigy starts one player down.
Okay, Prodigy only starting with 2 players now because of the major penalty. And same side, still no points. I wonder if any of these teams are going to see the other side of the field at any points during today.
Wow, this is... I don't think I've ever seen this happen before.
Yeah, back-to-back, no points, right?
Yeah, back-to-back, no points. Major penalty, and in the 3-man, major penalty.
30 seconds.
Yeah, a major penalty in 3-man is diabolical. Preston's on it today.
There's still plenty of game time too. Still 4 minutes 17 left on the
20 seconds.
Ooh, they've brought out the big guns. Here comes Callum Sturgeon.
Ooh, wow.
Callum Sturgeon, Tim Warback, and I think that is...
10 seconds.
Oh, they've only got the 2, yeah.
So that's why Callum's on the field.
Makes sense.
Big guns.
We've got 2 snake players here now.
Game on.
Callum pushing hard at the center. Well, not really hard at the center. I think he stopped at the Mayan Temple.
Tim not bothering to go straight into the snake with the break. Ooh, I see a running ref going to Callum there.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it looks like he's clean.
FMG has their snake at the back center and their Dorito corner.
Yeah, they still have three left alive. They've got somebody at that big brick in the center as well.
They've got someone at the center.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He can cause a ton of problems from that position.
Ooh, the snake player from Fly Mash. I need to get his name. Like, this guy is fire.
Okay, Fly Mustache Gang got pushed up onto Prodigy's side of the 50
Oh.
pole, and Callum takes him out. Callum takes out the Dorito side player, filling to D1.
And he takes out the snake, and he takes out the big center brick player.
Callum just getting himself a 3-pack there.
Nice there, Mr. Sturgeon.
Very well done.
I think he's gonna touch.
Base.
Wow.
Okay, nice clutch point there.
Callum absolutely doing work, cleaning house.
Damn. So that's also a nice advantage of having an experienced player on your team as a newbie team. You get that clutch. I hope Tim
Point approved.
Cool. So that's 1 point then for Flying Mustache. Up for
30 seconds. 1 minute.
We got a tied up game here between Degenerates and Sons of Liberty.
So this point is for all the marbles in the Degenerate Sons of Liberty game.
Yes.
Out of curiosity, the last game the Degenerates played, they won 2-1.
The last game, yeah, 2-1 against the Rowdy Rough Boys. So they have been going a you win one, I win one type of thing. They are extending their gameplay like crazy here.
Okay.
Degenerate Sons of Liberty.
30 seconds.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Degenerates Sons of Liberty.
It's a 1-1.
Degenerates and Sons of Liberty.
Thanks.
It's a 1-1 game. Degenerates and Sons. And if I'm not mistaken, Degenerates are on our left, Sons is on our right.
Arguably the 2 strongest teams
1 minute.
in this division. Degenerates and Sons of Liberty. Also the most experienced teams in this division.
Yeah, I would say if we cut out the likes of Kewan and Callum,
Definitely
definitely Degenerates and Sons of Liberty are probably the 2 most experienced teams.
100%. So these are always good matches to watch as well. I hope that the newbies are busy watching them too to try and get some kind of idea of how to shoot these snake players off the break.
30 seconds.
How to win these points.
Yeah. This field seems to definitely favor heavy gunner off the break kind of players.
100%, yeah. I think
20 seconds.
this is one of those layouts where it's essential that your home player gets their gun up as soon as possible.
Yes, and if your front players have to be exceptionally fast.
10 seconds.
Fast and low.
So let's see, are we going to see Dirk take a big bite into the snake?
Yes.
Looks like he's setting up for it.
Game on.
Going for the big snake
Dirk
push.
absolutely sending it, and he gets it. Sons of Liberty taking the back set of bunkers, pushing up to the 50.
I see a running ref there on the D side for Degenerates. Looks like he's clean.
Unfortunately, Sons of Liberty lose their 50 player. Looks like they just have their D side and their snake 2. Degenerates are still 3 alive.
Degenerates are still 3 alive, yes. Oh,
they
and
lose
Sons of Liberty lose their snake player now.
Sons
So
losing their snake.
okay, Dirk's Unicorn taking the run up here.
Oh, Dirk cleans up the back center.
Ooh, nice work there from Dirk.
Well done.
Careful not to get shot by your own teammates.
Oh,
Yeah, when you run up the field too fast. Okay, base.
Base.
Nice. Dirk Cynical's in the running here for that MVP prize, I think.
Nice. There's been some nice chunky plays.
Yeah, that's point approved.
Point approved. Game finished.
Nice, guys. Then we're going to set up for the next set. So that's the Degenerates taking their second win.
1 minute.
Prodigy versus Flying Mustache Gang.
Yeah.
Prodigy winning that last point now with 2 bodies on the field. They finally get to switch sides.
Finally.
Here comes Flying Mustache Gang. Yeah, I think I have another runner for the MVP prize as well. The snake player on Flying Mustache Gang. I'm going to try and get some info on who he is.
Thirty seconds.
Who's Prodigy sending on?
Let's see. They finally have a full three-man
Station's
squad.
empty.
Prodigy!
20 seconds.
Okay, Callum Sturgeon coming back on here for Prodigy. Cole Pfeiffer.
And
Who's our third? You guys know you can have 3 again.
10
Oh,
seconds.
here comes Tim Warmback.
ooh,
Hurry.
this is gonna be an intense one. He's still gonna make it the entire.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Game on.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Running ref. Minor penalty. I think he might have started without his barrel touching the start station. So that leaves, I think, Callum Sturgeon alone there in the snake side. And here comes a centre runner here for Flying Mustache Gang.
So it's 3-on-1. To be fair, there's any player that can pull this off. Callum is there.
Yeah.
Running ref going to check FMG centre player. It's going to be another penalty.
Callum absolutely fighting for his life here.
Oh, gets away.
Oh, gets a shot on that centre runner here.
Wow.
Nice.
So Callum turning the 3-on-1 into a 2-on-1.
It's a
Callum
1-on-1.
turning it into a 1-on-1.
So we got the snake player here for Flying Mustache Gang versus Callum in the Dorito 3 or 4. I think
Callum's moved up to the Dorito 50.
he's moved up to the Dorito 50. This guy in the snake is just waiting for him. He's out in the open. He needs to take some cover here. Callum's just going to snap out one's arm.
Okay, this might be a...
Looks like he's posting.
This might be a slightly less than that, but Callum did spend a lot of his... Oh, Callum gets it. Callum did spend a lot of his earlier paintball time, not so much in the snake, but on the Dorito side of the field.
Really?
Yeah, he's very capable of playing at the D side of the field.
Great. So he's got a lot of versatility.
Yeah, he played when I was still playing. He was my Dorito 1.
Oh, brilliant. So you were his support player, eh?
Base.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So he's got experiences of both sides of the field. So snapping skills up, diving skills up. Is there anything this man can't do?
Do it for more than like 3 points.
Point approved.
Yeah,
Game finished.
He'll sit now for the next 2 games, right? So we're going to go to quick ad break. We're going to be setting up for the next sets. See you soon. I think we have a scoreboard again.
Hey, great stuff. We are back, guys. With Rowdy Rough Boys on the left and Crows on your right.
Wait, let me just go back to ad. Turn left. Face transform. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Are we working on?
30 seconds.
Better.
Are we working on both screens?
Oh, hang on. Right, you're correct. Let's go and add.
20 seconds.
Okay, point 1, and then face transform. There we go. I'll just
we
type
have a
in the one.
scoreboard again, guys.
10 seconds.
Okay, Rowdy Rough Boys versus Pros.
Crows currently on your screen, right hand side of the field.
I like Kennedy Torres' game style.
Game on.
Oh, Rowdy Rough Boys taking him. Oh, the aggressive run to the snake corner, no gunner, making it lead. Crows also 3 alive, taking up the primary bunkers that everybody else has been taking up so far.
Yep. I don't know, those primaries, I would like to see some...
Somebody's taking a walk. Who's taking a walk?
Okay, somebody from Rowdy Rough Boys is taking a walk now. It looks like they lost their D side. Yes.
Oh, who is it? It looks to be their D side player.
Yeah, the D side player. Who's that?
I'm actually not sure. I think it's one of the new guys. Rowdy Rough Boys corner player getting a bit of a look. Big call clean by Marshall.
Okay, I see a nice fall happening there on the D side from the Rowdy Rough Boys. Good thinking.
Crows is yet to drop a body.
Okay, Crows has lost the D side.
Has Crows lost it?
Yeah.
So 2 on 2 again.
2 on 2.
Ooh, Trent taking a good fall. Almost eating it on the fall, but they know he's leaving the fall.
That was quick from Trent there.
Very quick, but they watched him make the fall. So they're quite aware that he's there. And I think it's the home bunker.
Big move up the D side there for Rowdy Rough Boys too. So
Rowdy Rough Boys definitely got the better field advantage here, having
nice
the
spread
2
of the
widest
field.
bunkers.
Trent gets clips on his. Oh,
Ooh.
ooh! Let's whiz past that.
Wow, I want a
That
slow
was-
mo. I want a slow mo replay. of
That was caught on camera.
That was crazy.
That was caught on camera. So I want to see what happens when and that's Preston as well watching him, hey?
Trenton
Controversy.
is gambling with his life. Yeah.
Crows losing their first player. So it's 1 versus 2 now. Only 1 left in the second corner here for Crows.
Yeah, Max Center's gone down. I think it's just a
Do you think that was a bounce? Because I didn't see any paint on him, man.
It must have broken on the edge of the light. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Trent
boy.
got the kill.
Wow, Trent.
Well done, boys. Good game. Very hard fought game for Crows. That's
Very, very hard fought game. That was a long point, eh? For 3 man.
Yeah, it's been the longest point you've had.
Okay, I think he touched. No, didn't touch. Until they put their hands up, I suppose.
Until the marshals give us the okay.
Okay, he's touched.
There we go.
Base.
A little bit of time wastage there.
Very nice play there from the Rowdy Rough Boys. I like the way they both moved up the field in sync like that. Even though they're all the way across the field, they managed to pull it off.
And then it just becomes a game of angles.
Point approved.
Nice there for the Rowdy Rough Boys.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
That has been our longest single point of the day, Kelly.
Exactly, so that's pretty good to see.
2 minutes plus. So now we're going to have Chaos on the left-hand side of your field, Flying Mustache Gang on the right. Chaos has been... It's been a while since we've seen it.
It's been a while since we've seen them, yeah.
2 points, 3 points.
Yeah, they finally got a break.
30 seconds.
Moi. Okay, are we back?
Did we have a leave?
20 seconds.
I'm referring to my school board and myself as we at this point in time. Okay, so Flying Mustache Gang versus Chaos. Who do you think's gonna take this one?
10 seconds.
I think Chaos is taking it.
Chaos is on a winning streak today, eh? Although they need to watch out for that snake player on Flying Mustache Gang. I'll tell you that.
Qan's lining up to do the snake play.
Ooh.
Game on.
FMG losing their D-side player, flipping into the D1. Qan asking for a paycheck, getting 4-3. So it's a 3-on-2 now.
Oh, not a very good spread of the field here for Flying Mustache Gang. They need to make some moves.
Flying Mustache Gang stuck in the snake side of the field. Oh, Flying Mustache Gang losing a second player. Just their home player there. It's 3-on-2. That bunker, even though it's a mine temple, that bunker becomes very, very small when all of a sudden 4 guns on.
You see it? Especially when it's from different angles.
Oh,
of the
there we
field.
go. That's kill 3.
Kill 3.
3 alive as well. Very nice, boys. Well
Perfect point there from Chaos. He's making
Burning
very
the time.
sure.
Base.
So Kelly, what do you think of the Oh, sorry, I'm busy rearranging our tablets.
It's okay.
What do you think of the caliber of player that we've been seeing today?
I'm liking it. I'm seeing how the sports is growing and how the guys are getting better and better.
Point approved.
So
1 minute.
okay, so that's what 1 point for Chaos, eh?
That is
Okay,
correct.
Rowdy Rough Boys on their first win here. So it's
Possibly.
1-0.
3 minutes 36 left in the game time, so they almost used half the available game time in that last one.
That was a very long point, guys.
And what do you think of the penalties that have happened so far, Kelly?
It's silly mistakes.
Stupid penalties.
Yeah, it's things that these guys should already know.
Well, to be fair,
30 seconds.
Taylor was one that got the major for a shot in the pack. So do you think that was a shot that he didn't feel? Or Kurt Curry just didn't clean properly and he walked onto the field with an old hit?
I
20 seconds.
suspect it was a shot of the break that he didn't feel. It's just because they've got that experienced players in the pits with them that surely would have seen that and hopped it off.
They should.
10 seconds.
That's what Crows break out, yeah.
Okay, Crow's on your left, Rowdy Ruff is on your right.
Game on.
Crows getting the kill on snap there.
Not off the break, close enough to it.
Oh, boys are.
Oh, Marshall running in to check the back center player for Rowdy Ruff.
Looks like he's clean. Nobody in the snake here for the Rowdy Rough Boys, so that means that I think that's Kennedy Torres. No, I don't know who that is. I think that is
I
Kennedy
think
Torres.
Kennedy's on the B. No, that's Sean McGuinness that's on the B side of the field.
Yeah. We got Kennedy.
Crow's heading there back.
Oh, this is
Back
Rian
center
van
player
Jaarsveld,
getting-
sorry. Rian van Jaarsveld crawling up the snake here very slowly.
Currently it's 3-on-1.
Oh, and he's in that Hawaiian temple, hey. He's trying to make him come. Ooh,
Running to pitch.
running to fetch. Oh, and getting flipped on his way in there. And penalty here. Looks like he was shots and he kept running.
Wow.
So that means Rowdy Rough Boys are going to be starting with 2. Okay, let's see if Crows has realized that they can go and touch.
They can't.
Looks like Sean's going for it. Yeah, he's touched.
Crow's, right?
Yeah.
Base.
Chaos Flying Mustache Gang. Point approved. Okay.
Who got the major? FMG. Team going that way. Okay, thank you.
Point approved.
I'm just wanting to make sure
30 seconds.
The next point, they start 2 down.
Yes.
they start 2 down. That is correct. Oh. Switch.
20 seconds.
Hold up. That's me. Hold up.
Oopsie. Okay, so Chaos won the first point there. Flying Mustache
1 minute.
doesn't have much. What? 4 minutes 52 seconds. Okay, that's a
4
lot of
minutes
time.
52 seconds. Still plenty time.
Plenty time to bring it back. Let's see if they try and go for those big pushes off the break.
Oh, who have we got on the left here? Is it FMG on the left and Chaos on the right?
Yes, that's correct. Oh, and that last point, guys. Rowdy Rough Boys they got a major penalty. I think that, or what is it? A major, minor penalty. Okay, so penalty for running up the field after being shot and trying to shoot somebody else. So they're going to be starting with
30 seconds.
the next point.
So, I'm assuming what happened is the player ran up, got shot, continued to play
continued,
on,
yeah.
which would make it a minor, and then proceeded to
20 seconds.
Oh, that would be a major
player
then.
that gave him a
Okay.
major. So, Rowdy Ruff is going to start with 1.
Oh my word! Who are they going to put up there? 3 versus 1
I don't want to know.
against Crow.
10 seconds.
So let's see, can FMG do some magic here, or is Chaos going to absolutely drop the hammer and make it a 2-0 game?
Game on.
Okay, Flying Mustache Gang. Big run up the snake here. Flying Mustache Gang.
Sending it into the snake. FMG.
Ooh, snake battle happening here. Ooh, and he goes for the rundown. Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, hasn't been shot yet.
Oh, and he takes a tumble again at the end there. Oh, penalty. Looks like he was shot. Oh boy, is there anybody left on the field?
I don't think so.
Oh, hang on. Yes, it is. Keegan's going to hang. Yep.
Wow.
Keegan. Okay, there we go.
Base.
Whoa, that took a turn. That was a really good move there from that snake player on Flying Mustache Gang. You just need to make sure he's not. Oh, it's proved. Make sure he's not shot when he does
Point
it.
approved.
Yes. Game is finished there between Chaos and Flying Mustache Gang there. 2-0 win in favor of Chaos.
1 minute.
Now we've got the Rowdy Rough Boys back again versus the Crows.
You good? You guys off.
Rowdy Rough Boys Crows. It's 1-1.
Once the game finished, you guys off. Is that fine with it? Okay.
Degenerates is only playing the next bracket, guys.
So
We're still not yet.
No, not yet, because you guys are the next set.
Okay, so it's 1-1 here. Rowdy Rough Boys and Crows. Rowdy Rough
30
Boys
seconds.
going to be starting with 2 bodies on the field. Oh no, 1 person on the field. Who is that? I think that is Cold Farfer coming up here.
20 seconds.
Oh wait, they can't start with 3.
Marshall?
1 minute.
Crows don't have a timeout left. Crows already used the timeout this game. Marshall, Rowdy Rough has to start with 1 player. They got a major.
Rough boys, start with 1 player.
Oh boy, so who's going to be the 1 player that they start with?
$30 seconds.
I don't know who that is.
I can't see.
Vian for Mark, Trent Nichols, and Stefano Thomas. I think it's Vian for Mark, if I'm not mistaken. Or Dylan.
20 seconds.
Not familiar with these guys. They are a fairly new team.
They're all new faces. To be fair, I feel like he's being fed to the wolves right now.
10 seconds.
Oh boy.
This poor kid.
Let's see what he does.
Game on.
Okay, nice communication happening here on Crow's side of the field here, making quick work of this.
Crow should absolutely push this.
Surely somebody needs to run up the field. I think the Dorito side player has. The Dorito side got the kill.
They've got 2 minutes, but this is going to seal it up. Unless they absolutely dawdle and the time expires.
Yeah, they've got, 1 minute 56 seconds left?
Crows don't know there was a 1 on 3.
Oh my word, field awareness,
Well, at
guys.
least the 1 player for Crows. They're snakes out players. They're shooting at something.
Okay, so basically knowledge of the game also comes into play here. Crows should have actually also known that Rowdy Rough Boys was just going to be the 1 player. Okay, Crows is busy going to touch. He touched base.
Base.
It took a little bit longer than what it should
What it
have.
should have, yeah. But hey, being a bit too aggressive with it can also be...
It can also be detrimental, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, it's point approved.
Point approved. Game finished.
Nice, guys. So that's a 2-1 win for the Crows
30 seconds.
against the Rowdy Rough Boys. Okay, we're going to go to ad break quickly for the next set. We'll see you guys soon.
Okay guys, the next set, Sons of Liberty left, Prodigy right, Degenerates left, Crows right.
No.
Oh, you guys, 2-0. Yeah. Oh, you guys on fire today, huh? Okay, that was a very interesting turn of events
Wow, penalties and more penalties and
Hey.
penalties today. I mean,
there. Out here today, hey?
if anything, it's been exciting to watch, but oh, word.
Yo, we're on the edge of our seats here, people.
And it's been, I want to say, some of the penalties have been stupid penalties.
They really have.
Like over-committing to your run, going to get the guy, getting shot, and then just being like, continuing to go anyway.
I mean, really. Like, well, I don't really understand how the thought process is here.
I think it's more so, I got away with it last time. So I'll get
Yeah,
away with
so I'll
this
do it
time.
again, yeah. So coming up now on the left is going to be Sons of Liberty versus Prodigy. Cool. Sons of Liberty versus Prodigy, and then we're going to have Degenerates versus Crows.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
Still alive,
Yeah, we still laugh. Still going strong.
Ladies?
Oh, ladies. No, I'm a cat, but my issue. Thank you.
Yeah, did you? Is that also the last one for me? Yeah.
That looks better. Yeah, I must apologize, guys, for the scoreboard. I do want to make it work, though. I don't want to just give up on it. So every event is slightly better than the last. So just bear with us. One day we'll have a working scoreboard. Right now, we're just dripping a few things.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Yes, I did. It was hella awkward here talking by myself.
Oh,
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Darren Pepler, I'm Kelly Goba.
what's up?
Nice to see you guys. Have a look at our little banner on the bottom here. These are all our sponsors for the league. Thank you very much, guys. It's absolutely awesome that we have some companies that are willing to help us grow the sport and be around for it.
Because at the end of the day, this doesn't happen without them.
Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna go into the. Who should I look at for the breakup? Prodigy or Sons of Liberty? Sons of Liberty has actually been on fire off the break. They
Yeah,
have been
but-
having a hard time.
I don't know. I think we give the right side of the field a little bit of, irrespective of who's there.
100%, yeah, we don't really see much from them. So
1 minute.
I think we've got Callum Sturgeon back on the snake side on Prodigy. I kind of can see him. And then who's that?
I see Callum. I see what I think is Cole and Taylor possibly.
Okay.
Okay, no, I think it's definitely Taylor. That's the back centre because White D.
Oh, White Bee, yeah.
So you start to identify players.
Yeah.
It's like how do you spot Axel Gordon on the field? You look at that blue beanie.
I'm not a big fan of playing with a beanie
30 seconds.
or anything on my head. It's just like it blocks your ears and stuff, I feel.
Yeah, but it protects the top of your head.
Protects the top of your head, fair enough, yeah.
Especially if you play with like a grills or something. That has
20 seconds.
the front of the mask dips a little bit and exposes your forehead.
Yes.
Get shot there once or twice, and you're like, no wait, beanie, head wrap,
Everything.
possibly another head wrap.
10 seconds.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay, so let's see, Sons of Liberty versus Prodigy.
Game on.
Oh, I see a running ref here straight off the break. I don't think they started correctly.
Early start, and I think it's Taylor that, yeah?
That's Taylor. But at least
Goes off to the early start.
At least they still have a good spread of the field here. I'm seeing Sons of Liberty moving up to the snake here.
Oh, 2-1-2.
Losing their center. It's a 2-on-2, yes. 2-on-2. That was a close call here for Sons of Liberty. Oh,
Oh, Callum
the
making
gog
sure
shot.
that- Callum making sure the second time.
Okay, looks like Callum's the only one left on Prodigy. And I think there's only one left on the D side on Sons of Liberty, if there is anybody.
Tim's taking a walk. Ah, I think
Sons is out. Whoa.
Wow, we are missing a bit here, Kelly, hey?
Steam rolled through here. We need some more camera angles.
Now things are happening and we're not able to keep track of it all.
Next one, I promise, guys, next one will be 100 times better than this one. But I suppose, you know what? We work with what we got and it's better than nothing.
Base.
Okay, Prodigy taking... Well, let's see. He's clean. He's the last one left alive. If it's a dirty hang, they start with 2 players. Okay, that is point approved.
Point approved.
Cool. Prodigy taking that first point.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. 1 minute.
That was a pretty good point there from Prodigy.
Also, Callum got lucky there because Sons of Liberty snake that shot in Callum's arm and it bounced.
Yeah, I saw you. They just said to me now, I just saw you take the hardest bounce on your arm.
30 seconds.
I wonder what paint they're using.
From what I've seen, everybody seems to be shooting 4-star.
4-star. Wow, guys.
Maybe it's that paint management.
20 seconds.
Paint management thing, I'm telling you.
About earlier, it's probably causing a bit of drama.
What's the bracket number?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
10 seconds.
Okay, we now have Degenerates on your left versus Crows on the right.
Game on.
Oh, Dirk starting early there, catching himself in time, going back. Still making it into the snake. Both teams make it out 3-0. Degenerates definitely having a more aggressive bucket position out in the snake.
Definitely. Crows is going to have a hard time moving up that snake now.
Crows losing their Dorito corner player.
Oh boy.
And I think it's Dirk that picked up that shot.
Yeah, definitely the cross shot. I like Dirk almost always looks at the center cross shot when he gets to that first snake bunker. Absolutely dropping the hammer on his tape now though.
Yeah, Dirk is absolutely moved to making sure his mirror is not going to move. Okay, where's... Ah, there he is. He's in the home bunker. Oh, and with that...
Oh boy.
Crows lose their back center. It's just their snake corner player left. And if I'm not mistaken, Degenerates are still 3 alive.
Looks like Degenerates are still 3 alive, yes. So the snake corner is absolutely struggling now. And here, oh, he gets the shot on Dirk there on his move. And it looks like David Jarvis gets a shot on him eventually though.
Pick him off. That's unlucky on Dirk's part. Dirk's definitely putting in the work today.
Yeah, it's not make sure. Okay, they're really taking their time to check him. What's he hasn't touched the
He hasn't touched.
He's burning the time. Crows will need to strategically wasting the time. Crows tell.
Base.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Point approved.
Yeah, there's a concede button here when they tell.
30 seconds.
Okay, so Crows with the
1 minute.
Towel. They realized a bit late there.
But that's also, they probably, like most of these teams, probably don't have a full pit crew.
Yeah.
So they're probably pitting for themselves.
Yeah.
So everybody comes off the field, oh, I need paint, I need air, I need this, I need to get clean.
You get frazzled, yeah.
And then people stop paying attention to what's going
on the field itself.
Yeah.
That's actually why it's beneficial to have a coach or a manager or something, or just somebody there that can help you.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Help organize the chaos.
Yeah.
Okay, we have on the field now, we have Sons of Liberty and Prodigy. Prodigy having Taylor,
20 seconds.
Tim, and Callum. Sons of Liberty have sent, I can't actually see from where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Thomas, Rian, and I don't know who their third is.
I'm not too sure. I can't see from here.
I'm going to assume Rowan.
Game on.
Oh, Callum running back to the snake corner. Both teams making it 3 alive. Oh, Callum making a big push into the snake.
Ooh, and he gets the kill on both snake side players. One left in the D side here.
Left. Callum absolutely. Oh, Callum putting on a clinic.
Ooh. Okay, that was a quick one.
Wow.
I think he touched.
Base.
Oh, getting a bit of a comment there from one of the players. Callum's probably on some kind of substance.
I don't laugh, man. So, if this point is approved, that means that Prodigy takes this game 2-0 against Sons of Liberty with like 4.5 minutes left to
Point
play.
approved. Game finished.
Crazy, guys. That was crazy work.
They just pulled themselves off.
Uh-huh.
They were all 3 alive.
Okay, so that's Degenerates versus Crows. Still 4 minutes, 19 seconds in this game. Degenerates are up by 1.
Degenerates are up by 1, yes. So that was a beautiful point there from Degenerates. Although I must say, it was a little sloppy there to see Dirk get shot like that on his move up the snake.
Dirk's made some. I think Dirk is making the plays. He's just challenging.
30 seconds.
I want to say challenging the gunfight in a more position, like a more comfortable position for him.
Definitely. But then it's nice to have Jarvis around to kind of clean up.
20 seconds.
So, in terms of players for the day, Who's your MVP
10 seconds.
nominations at the moment?
For me, the standout players have been Dirk Senecal. I'm gonna say that guy from FMG. I still don't know what his name is. Their snake player.
Game on.
Definitely. I haven't seen any significant Dorito action.
Oh, Crows today giving a check. Ooh, Crows giving a minor
Penalty on the Crows with their snake corner still left here.
Degenerates losing a player that's making it 2-on-1.
2-on-1 in favour of Degenerates.
Degenerates just have. Oh!
Okay, Degenerates also losing their snake player now,
Out of
and
the
now
corner, choosing a gunfight that he shouldn't have chosen.
Okay.
That's unlucky.
it's just become a 1v1.
Well, Crows player sneaking a player doesn't step too
Yeah,
far.
he's a bit out. He's a bit out here. He's a bit out in the open.
He's making really good moves that appear to have lost each other. Oh, 1-on-1.
Yeah, I must say Degenerates. Something Degenerates definitely could benefit from working on is field awareness training for sure.
Oh no, that's unlucky. Crows gonna put it back here.
Shouting out for his teammates and nobody was there. Okay, touched.
Base.
Very nice. Pulled off a 2v1 there. I like that.
Yeah, great player. Unfortunate for the degenerate snake corner player. Head checking into that paintball, choosing a gunfight he shouldn't have chosen.
100%, yeah.
But not so much choosing the gunfight he shouldn't have chosen, but more so like
Point approved.
Cool,
checking,
so it's a 1-1 now.
checking into a space that, well,
Yeah, checking. I don't know what happened. Degenerates last player left alive there. He was looking for his teammates. He didn't really have the field awareness or anything that to tell him, hey, there's nobody left on my team, and there's only one left on Crow side.
yeah, it just goes to show you when you stop paying attention.
Anything
Maybe
can
not even paying
happen.
attention, but you tunnel vision on your job, and you still think you have teammates alive.
Definitely. Tunnel vision. Very nice gameplay there from that snake player. I think it's Rian, if I'm not mistaken.
Rian van Jaarsveld.
Yeah. Well, his jersey says Van Jaarsveld on the back.
I'm
So,
assuming it has to.
yeah. It has to be.
I'm not gonna lie, but Rian looks to me like a slightly bigger guy than Ryan and Kennedy. So
Wait, is it Rian Van Jaarsveld? I don't know, actually. I need to find out here. 3 minutes, 7 seconds.
1 minute.
We on bracket 5, eh?
There's 3 minutes 7 seconds left. It's 1-1.
I like the speaker. We on bracket 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we got how many more brackets after that?
2.
2.
Okay.
And then we'll probably break for lunch.
Yeah. Let's go on a quick ad break, guys.
What time is it?
I'll see you shortly.
I think I was born yesterday. Hello. I'd like to know who's watching. Throw comments in the comment section where you guys are watching from. Let me see who's watching. So, KG Productions is live. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, where's the comments gone? Comments? I don't know why it's opening this live.
Struggling with the technology that they have.
Yeah, I'm not good with technology, boss. I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's okay. It happens with age.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, yeah, this is Mr. Mark Gerber, Mr. SAXL himself.
Yeah, Mr. SXL myself.
Actually, do want to ask you. So, no, it's fine. So I do want to ask you. You played this layout in Thailand.
Yeah.
So what do you think is going to be the best sort of game plan for these 3-man guys?
Get up into the temple on the snake side is what everyone was doing, and then get into the Doritos.
When you say temple on the snake side, do you mean the temple that's next to the snake one?
Yeah. Yeah, this one right here in front of us. So the temple before the Dorito in the 50. That's where everyone was kind of pushing to get to.
1 minute.
And then just obviously push it for. But then again, 3-man and 5-man is a completely different story. There's no real reason to stop there when there's only 3 guns. There's a lot less lanes going on.
But that is quite a big run though, as well, right?
No, you dive into the snake and you crawl up. That's it. You can dive into the snake one, and you can dive around the corner, and then crawl your way up. And then you've got the little wing on the snake too, which kind of like protects you to crawl your way up as well. So.
Nice. And did you play the D side at all?
No.
Do you have any...
Nothing
30
on the D
seconds.
side, but that's also a very aggressive side. Get into the corner, get down low, get yourself into Dorito 1. Same kind of situation that side there. You can get into the snake 1.
20 seconds.
You can commentate
So,
with us here for a
Right
bit more.
goes to right, left goes to left. You guys can
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, Dorito side's the same
10
thing. Get up in
seconds.
the corner of the Dorito. Oh wait, let's let that noise go away. Yeah.
Degenerates on the left, Crows on the right. 1-1 game.
Game on.
There's the Degenerates going with the Snake 1, Snake 2 push. They've got that temple up in the center there.
Jack's been doing that consistently.
Yeah, and they got the little pin on the D side. As there you guys into the snake. That's the 2 snakes, 1 D side snake and 1 snake. No real reason to be on so down low in that bunker at the back there. If you stand up, you can lock down a lot more of the field.
Crows taking the snake corner, the Dorito corner, and the home mine temple. Definitely trying to dig in and lock the game down a bit. All the decks have got a check.
No, he's good to go.
I think they figured out that Dirk is in the snake. Yes, they have.
So there's 2 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock for this game.
Oh, big move made up into the Dorito 2.
Yeah, Dorito 2. So he went from that little pin on the D side into the snake up into the Dorito.
Oh, and I think they got him.
Did we get him?
The guy's out of his spot. That's unfortunate. Crow's making this a 3-2 game.
Look, don't underestimate Dion. Dion's a good player.
Oh, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, Dirk taking
See,
the
those
snake.
are also small mistakes on that side there from what Dion did there. Don't stand out your bunker. You also need to learn how to shoot left hand and right hand. Because that exposes you too much. And you got to coast to coast Doritos shots.
Oh, wow. And just like that, the Crows
Just like that, the
cleaned
Crows
it up.
cleaned it up and take the points. And it's going to end the game, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
1-1.
going to end the game. Oh, Degenerates?
The Degenerates came in as a favorite for this event, but obviously some of the other teams are.
Space.
This is, if I'm not mistaken, Degenerates' first loss for the day.
Is it the first loss?
I think it's their first loss. They have 2-1. I think all the other teams so far.
Point approved. Game finished.
So yeah, guys, that closes out that bracket.
Okay, so is this all finished now? Prodigy
We still
beats.
have
Did
these two.
Prodigy beat Sons of Liberty 2-0?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So for the guys that don't know who's who at the moment, Chaos is a new team basically. Prodigy is a new team, and Rowdy Rough Boys is also a new team. That's all the players that we've managed to pick up between last year December and now, except for 3 of them. So there's about 10 of them that we've picked up. There's also Angelique is here watching today. Her brother plays on Chaos. It's Andre. He's running around with the EVS. If you don't know what the EVS is, go check out Blades and Triggers' website. You just search EVSs and check all the stuff they got on the online store.
Oh, you shaved that? You're the same.
Oi. So, Mark, what do you think about the amount of penalties that have gone on today?
I think there's an
been
unnecessary
stupid.
amount of penalties going on, specifically for an amateur-based division.
And what? I don't know, this was uniform.
I want to say a huge thank you to Mark Gerber for joining us in commentary for the last game.
How was the last game? Who won?
It was the Crows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 2-1. And I think that's the first game the Generals have lost today.
Brilliant.
When you gym with somebody, they have
Do you wanna? Shall I do an ad cycle quickly for you guys? Kill ad loop. Oopsie! How was Max's commentary?
Oh, it wasn't actually bad.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Does he have a future?
I think he must stay on the painful field.
Yeah, he has a bit of
While
future.
he's still in his prime, you know.
Okay, guys, so we're going to go through to the first point of the set, Rowdy Rough Boys versus Prodigy. So these are the two newer teams. They've been training together for the last few months.
So, are we going to go out on a limb here and say this is technically Kewan versus Cannon?
I would say so, but I must say, there has been some skill level ups here on both sides of the
Oh
field.
no, sorry, not Kewan versus Cannon. I'm confusing Chaos and Prodigy.
Oh,
My bad. It's Rowdy Rough versus Prodigy.
yeah. Who's the experienced one on Prodigy? Callum? And
Prodigy, it's Callum. On Chaos, it's Kewan.
Rowdy Rough Boys?
I would say it's Trent.
Trent
Yeah.
Nichols. He's really been proving himself here, coming back from such a long break. Looks like he's still got the muscle memory for it.
Not sure if you guys heard that, but that high-pitched beep is from the corner saying that things are just a little bit spicy.
It's getting hot in here.
I'm not gonna lie, the humidity in here is getting a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit much, eh? Even though it's raining, it's like, wow.
It hasn't rained yet. Touch wood.
Yeah, it drizzled a little this morning. I think you can go to 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Okay, guys, we have Rowdy Rough Boys on your left, Prodigy on the right. My favorite to win this one is probably, I want to say, Prodigy.
I think they have like just
20 seconds.
a few weeks worth of more experience than what the Rowdy Rough
Yeah,
Boys do.
because I see Taylor, Callum, and I think Cole on the field for Prodigy.
10 seconds.
It looks like the starting three is Callum, Tim, Cole. So let's have a look. I want to see.
I don't see Tim.
I want to see if Trent goes for that big snake dive.
Game on.
Okay, makes it into the snake corner clean.
Oh wow, they take a big bite on the D side of the field going to the D2.
Rowdy Rough has lost their centre
They lose
player.
their back centre player as a result. Whereas Prodigy is 3 allowed.
Yeah, Prodigy still
having the
3
snake
allowed.
corner, the Dorito corner, and the back centre.
Taking a more conservative breakout, and it worked out nicely for them to get those guns up. all the way.
Oh, Trent choosing a bad gut fight. And
Trent taking the walk,
dearly
yeah.
for it. It's 3-on-1.
One-
Rowdy Rough just having a Dorito 2-player left.
Let's see if we can get this fighting done. Some nice communication happening here on Prodigy's side of the field. Callum just taking a little slight jog.
Now, Callum taking this up easy. Callum seeing the D2 player. The D2 player seeing Callum. He's in a fight for his life now. I would like to see somebody in the snake for Prodigy just to really push that angle on that Dorito 2 player.
Yeah. I don't know why they're not dropping the hammer. It's the last player left.
Oh, I make body him, but I think it's Callum that gets him. Right between the eyes.
Right between the gog shots.
Oh, it looks like he picked up more than one there. And again, extremely quick points, even with the teams taking their time to get to the start stations. Like, still
Yes.
extremely quick.
Oh, we're just dragging our feet at this point.
Base.
The pace has slowed down a bit from this morning. I think players are starting to tire out a little bit and settling into a slightly more relaxed rhythm.
Definitely. Especially now that the sun
Point
is coming out
approved.
a little bit more. So that's 1 point then for the Prodigy boys.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
Okay, now we have Degenerates versus Chaos. Degenerates is going to be on your right. Chaos is going to be on your left. No, sorry. Degenerates is going to be on your left and Chaos is going to be
On the right, yes.
Oh, I wouldn't say English is my first language.
It goes for most of us, don't worry. I've also been mincing my words today.
Just wipe it on the ground.
30 seconds.
So who have we got? Is Degenerates only a 3-man squad today?
Degenerates.
Yeah.
20
It
seconds.
seems like the same three keep on going up,
Yeah,
so
that's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
sure.
Oh, and then we know exactly who's on the field for Chaos. Keegan Cuban.
10 seconds.
Okay, I want to see some of this Dorito gameplay here from Keegan Olivachen on the D side.
Game on.
Oh, they're making that run into the snake every single time so far today. Getting in there unopposed.
Seems to be taking the same route every time as well. Keegan Olivachen up to the Dorito 1 already.
The Degenerates are taking the Dorito 2, if I'm not mistaken, but it's still 3 bodies alive, so it's oh, Kieran takes a box shot across the field. It turns it into a 3-on-2.
It's now a 3-on-1. Degenerates just took out the center player.
Wow, Degenerates absolutely dropping the hammer. Dirk flying down the snake. Continuing, oh, Dirk gets it.
Okay, that's a base, I think. Yep.
Base.
Wow.
Wow, guys.
I think Dirk's gotten tired of being shot in the face and making stupid mistakes
Yeah,
because
exactly.
that was textbook.
Yeah, he says, I gotta get home early today. It's Sunday.
Point approved.
Wow, guys. Dirk's cynical.
1 minute.
Wow. I think the Degenerates are a bit upset that they lost the game to the Crows there.
Could be. Coming back way stronger.
Thirty seconds.
Okay, Rowdy Rough Boys versus Prodigy. Prodigy's 1 point up on the Rowdy Rough Boys at the moment.
And Prodigy has got Taylor, Callum,
20 seconds.
Cole from the looks of it walking onto the field.
Nice, little switch up there.
And Prodigy is... Oh wait, you just spoke about Prodigy, sorry.
10 seconds.
Rowdy Rough Boys, it's Trent again and 2 of the new kids. Yeah.
Game on.
Oh, Trent getting into that snake again, choosing to run straight for it. Does he get caught on his way in? Oh, and he does. That's unlucky. But I think it's Callum is responsible for killing Trent on the run there.
Callum with a nice running gun into the corner there. Not in a rush to get into that snake.
3-on-2 for Prodigy. Prodigy know they're going to sit and let the time burn away.
2 versus 3 in favor of Prodigy.
Oh, Taylor throwing away his body. Cole
Cole.
also throwing away his body. Suddenly a 3-on-2 becomes a 2-on-1.
Let's see if Callum
Rowdy
pulls
Rough
this off
Boys
now.
have turned it around.
Rowdy Rough Boys setting someone way up the D side now. Nice communication between the 2 left here.
Yeah, but this won't face Callum in the slightest. He's been in way worse situations than this.
And always seems to come out on top of
Yeah,
things like
keep
this.
his composure. That is one thing Callum is exceptionally good at, is being able to gun fight, especially out of like a really small bunker.
100%. He's very agile.
Okay, so we have the Mind Tip on the snake side for Rowdy Rough Boys, whereas they made it to Callum's Dorito too. Callum saw him though. Callum knows that he's there.
2-on-1 situation. Get wide and run the guy down. Simple as. There's no creeping up. There's no.
Or just get wide and exploit the angles.
100%.
Force that bunker to become really small.
And between the two of them, they need to be communicating to say, hey, he's on me, he's on me. There shouldn't be.
Always casually walking up on Callum again. You need to be careful for that. Callum doesn't know that they are both on that side.
This is not a bad angle to be at. Okay, now he's giving himself away.
Callum knows that he's there. Callum's going to wait.
Classic gun battle here.
Or-
And the Doritos are taking
Yeah,
the
Doritos
advantage
are
as well.
players. Callum getting a check. The Doritos side player is
Oh, here he
absolutely
goes, here he
makes
goes.
the move now.
Here he goes. Going for it. Brilliant.
Wow.
Nice movement there from Rowdy Rough Boys on the D side. Who is that?
Radio Rough Boys do not have the
Did he?
time.
Oh, okay. Rookie mistake here. Rowdy Rough Boys player putting his barrel sock on before he had the chance.
Game stopped.
Before he had the chance to touch
No
the
points.
station. So that's no.
1 minute.
All of that for nothing.
A heck of a lot of time wasted now for no points,
Wow,
guys.
rookie mistake, guys. That's rough.
Brilliant gameplay though from this Dorito side player. I must
Yeah.
say that's to be so intimidated as well and to still go out there and go for that bunkering. Good on him.
I just want to say that I do feel like Callum did shoot the Snake Temple player before he got shot.
Yeah,
At least that's what it looked like from here.
it looked like it. Yeah.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Chaos
Next back in the
Degenerates.
field is Degenerates and Chaos. Degenerates having
20 seconds.
having a 1-0 lead. We still have 5 minutes 21 seconds on this game, so it's still anybody's game.
This is a lot of time left to bring
10
them back.
seconds.
Chaos is on your left. Degenerates is on your right.
Game on.
Queuing in the snake corner here straight away. I see Andre
Oh,
Brown there,
Dirk
the
making
big
it.
center temple.
Dirk making it into the snake again off the break, but Quen very quickly matching the move. Both teams are 3 alive. Nobody losing any bodies off the break.
Very similar play styles here between Queuing and Dirk, so let's see who comes out on top.
Quen is definitely being the aggressor here by getting slightly wider in the snake.
Okay, making the move up to this little
Or
Snake
Keenan's moved up
50.
to the Dorito too. So Chaos definitely have the better angles. Quen playing very methodical game to bring his way up. Oh, Quen
snake
getting one.
battle here.
Quen getting one. Did he get
Okay, looks
Did he
like
get
Dirk
the
got the
two?
kill there. Okay, 2 players walking off for Degenerates now, and there's 1 left in the Dorito.
Quen is absolute textbook calm and controlled snake play.
That's a 3-pack for Queuing.
3 of them. That snake there was fantastic. Slow, methodical, absolute clinic.
Wow, Queuing.
Base.
Single-handedly wiping out the entire Degenerates team.
Point approved.
Okay.
Matt, go give him a warning for that.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
Okay, we're now back for Rowdy Rough Boys versus Prodigy, and unfortunately, what would have been a 1-1 game is now a 1-0 game of Prodigy because Rowdy Rough Boys, the last live player, put his barrel sock on before he touched the start station,
So,
therefore eliminating himself and leaving no players left.
again, rookie mistake after all that work.
Now, after all that work,
30 seconds.
Okay, so guys, remember, as soon as you put your barrel sock on, you eliminate yourself from the game.
Prodigy sending on
20 seconds.
no, sorry, Taylor, Tim, and Callum.
Taylor, Tim, and Callum. So it looks like Cole's taking a break.
10 seconds.
Rowdy Rough Boys, are they going to do anything different this break to try and fix it? Are we going to see a repeat of the last points?
Game on.
Ooh, Callum playing the back centre now. Heavy gun up off the break.
Okay, Tim back in the snake where we like to see him.
Oh, Prodigy getting the kill on the Dorito side player.
2 versus 3 in favor of Rowdy Rough Boys. Okay, here comes Callum.
Up to the 50. Callum knows his Dorito side is free and clear.
Tim starting to take the crawl now up to the snake.
Only players left for Rowdy Rough Boys are the Home Mayan Temple and the Snake Corner.
Callum's creeping up here
Callum
very
picks-
slowly.
Callum picks him up. It's just the Snake Corner.
Tim doing some work here in the
there
snake.
we go. Well done.
Callum gets the shot on that snake corner.
Very good work from Tim, Callum, and Taylor. Taylor bringing up the rear of the field.
Nice. Putting pressure on the guys and getting the kills one by one.
Base.
Also, I spied Misa's pin there on Tim's mask.
Oh yes, yeah. He actually purchased a Misa's headband.
Point approved.
He is,
Game finished.
Immersing in the culture, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that gives Prodigy the win there.
1 minute.
We're gonna have a Degenerates versus Chaos. This is the decider.
Yeah, so it's 4 minutes, 8 seconds on this game. Whoever takes this gets all the marbles for this.
This isn't bad. Degenerates versus Chaos, huh?
Hey, we're definitely pushing, eh?
Yeah, we made up some time.
30 seconds.
We started late this morning, so it looks like we have definitely made up some time. We'll probably get a nice lunch as well.
And then we still also taking into the fact that we've been a full station down.
20 seconds.
So we've had longer break times between the points too.
Yes, I love 3-man. It's great. This is the best place to start if you're thinking about starting to play paintball. 3-man's
10 seconds.
your best bet. It allows you the time to grow and to learn.
Okay, Degenerates on the left, Chaos on the right. Is Dirk going to make a clean into the snake now? Degenerates going to...
Game on.
Dirk
Chaos
goes
going
for
to shut
that.
it down. Oh wow, Dirk makes it in unopposed. Not even having to laugh. Ewan matches the move though. Degenerates...
It looks like Ewan got shot in the head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They picked Ewan out of the snake. That's unfortunate.
Okay, big move up to the D side there on Degenerate. Looks like he's doing a little tactical retreat now too.
Oh, nice little move up here to the snake side Mayan Temple. Degenerates definitely pushing the field advantage and making those angles extremely uncomfortable. Dirk making a big move. Dirk sees Keegan moving up the east side. Dirk catches Keegan before he can get his grab.
That was a bold move from Keegan. He was already
Very
almost
bold
in their
move,
side of
but-
the field.
Yeah, but Dirk was watching that way, and Dirk kept his player alive as well. So it's a 3-on-1.
Talking about surprise there. Where's that last player sitting? The temple in the center. Okay, Dirk got...
Dirk uses an unfortunate gunfight. He's been doing that a lot today, though.
There was an aggressive posting situation happening here from that temple.
Slightly good full.
Nice full there.
Very full. Almost didn't make it. There's still a 2-on-1 situation. If I'm not mistaken.
Going for the run down here.
Got the player. Well done.
Wow,
On the
guys.
run.
Is that Grayson?
No, that. What, he got shot?
No, who did the rundown?
Base.
I think it may have been Grayson.
Or Dion Skippers. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. Very, very nice move there. He filled in so perfectly as well.
Point approved. Game finished.
So that's Degenerates taking the 2-1 win against Chaos.
Last set of round robin.
Yeah, let's set up for the next one. I'm going to send you guys to ad break. Welcome back, guys. We got Rowdy Rough Boys versus Flying Mustache Gang.
Let's start it.
Okay, we can go ahead and start it, huh? 30 seconds.
Sweet.
Sorry.
30 seconds.
Okay, let's have a look at Flying Mustache Gang's breakout. I haven't seen them in a bit.
Okay, so here's Rowdy Ruffles on the left, Flying Moustache on the right.
Correct, yes.
20 seconds.
We are watching their snake player for possible MVP nonsense.
Yes, yes.
Nobody else.
You
So
know
far, we
what?
only got 2 of them.
We
10
We've
seconds.
still got semis and finals,
That's
so
also true.
you know that's when the real things happen.
Game on.
Okay, nice move there to Snake.
Oh,
Okay,
Rowdy
taking
Ruff
a
taking-
tumble. Yeah, I don't know if this guy he keeps losing his footing. Okay, Flying Mustache Gang lost 2.
This is doing quick succession. It's just the snake player. And it's like. Oh,
Okay, they've Rowdy Ruff boys completely lost the kill counter, I think.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm enjoying watching Flying Mustache Gang's
Snake
snake
player.
player when he gets shot because he like rolls over
Yeah,
and there's like a turtle
he's
stuck
epic.
in his back.
Even when he's getting into the bunker, he keeps on like tripping and falling, but he somehow manages and he makes it work.
Rowdy Ruff have definitely lost the kill count. They do not know that they are 3 up.
Yeah, they
Let them drop it.
perfect point for them. That was a quick one too. Okay, center player taking the notice, yeah?
Yeah, finally
Okay.
figuring out.
Base. Point approved.
Rowdy Ruff boys taking that first point now against Flying Mustache Gang. Very clean point there for them.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
Okay, Crows, Sons of Liberty.
Crows, Sons of Liberty. Okay, this could go either way. These two teams are very much same level.
Hey, I don't know. I feel like, well, with the fact that we're seeing Sean McGuinness now at Crows, could tilt the scale slightly. But the team, like to dig Sons of Liberty out can become a problem.
Definitely not. Yeah, because Sons of
30 seconds.
those lanes of the break, they're really strong. So it is going to take someone really fast off the break to get through those, especially if they
20 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, Sons of Liberty on your right,
10 seconds.
Crows on your left. I think we've seen a big run here from Crows and Snakes up there.
Game on.
Oh,
Conservative, huh?
both teams make a 3-1 out. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they've got a mirrored breakup as well. Snake corner,
Liberty loses one.
Sean moving up to that B
Sons of
side.
Liberty loses one on the other side.
Ooh.
Sons of Liberty's 2 players left alive here.
The east side player taking a walk. Oh, but with that being said,
Sean moving straight up to that Dorito side.
Crows losing their second. Oh, Rev running in to check. Oh, losing their corner player too.
Only Sean McGuinness
1v1.
left here. 1v1.
1v1, and I believe it's Thomas versus Sean.
Thomas versus Sean.
Hey, don't
Thomas
sleep on
Thomas isn't really in a good position right now. He needs to get to a
Sean
taller
found him.
bunker.
They found each other.
Yeah. Sean lost him for a second. Big tactical retreat from Sean.
Sean moving all the way back up to his side of the field.
Yeah, we got Callum Sturgeon joining us here for a little bit of commentary while he's taking a break.
Oh, Thomas losing that gun battle.
Sean made a big aggressive push into his home to get that angle on him.
All the way back from the Dorito 52.
Yeah, big retreat. Big retreat.
He must be tired, eh?
My man.
The man of the minutes. Very nice. Sean is a very smart player. He's got a lot of field awareness.
Very relaxed player too.
Yeah.
Base.
Dude, I always try to tell new players. Calm paintball is good paintball.
Calm paintball is good paintball. That's true. Very cool, calm and collected.
Okay, do we get an approved point? Very good.
Yes, we do.
Point approved.
Very nice.
Very nice,
Sean
yeah.
saving that point.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Coming in clutch.
Sean definitely coming in clutch.
1 minute.
Thank you to Callum for that little
Tidbit.
30-second tidbit of commentary there when he was having a chill with us.
Okay, so Rowdy Rough Boys 1 point up here against Flying Mustache Gang. Still 5 minutes left on the clock to try and turn this around.
Now, Rowdy Rough is going to be on your right. Flying Mustache Gang is going to be on your left. My FMG going to be able to dig deep and make this a 1-1 game. What do you think Rowdy Rough is just going to run away with?
I think Flying Mustache
30
just
seconds.
needs to calm down a little bit off the break. I think they're getting a bit frazzled once they get to their primaries. They're not really sure what to do, and they're not really communicating either. Yes, they do have the brave ones who want to
20 seconds.
That's not always a good thing. Sometimes you do need to hang back, listen to your teammates.
Yeah, like just chill for a bit and take the 10-15 seconds.
Definitely.
10 seconds.
Rowdy Rough Boys' break is currently on your screen.
I see a big Dorito push about to happen here on Rowdy Rough Boys' side.
Game on.
Absolutely. Ball to the wall here.
Wow, absolutely.
Oh boy. And he also goes out of bounds too on his way in there. Still 3 alive on Rowdy Rough Boys' side, so unfortunately that rundown attempt was...
That was stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
that was not good. Oh, I've got some blurriness happening here. I think this is like something on my camera.
But with 5 minutes left on the game, just short of 5 minutes, and you make a run like that.
There's no need.
And with that, FMG has lost all 3 bodies.
Oh boy.
They had so much time.
That was a little bit unnecessary. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. This time it didn't.
Base.
That was a very stupid play. That's the kind of like there's 30 seconds left on the clock and you're down by 1, possibly 2.
With a whole 5 minutes left, that's not necessary.
That's not the. I mean, sometimes it pays off, but that was definitely not the ideal play.
Unfortunately, if he waited, maybe he could have gone to the Snake 1 or something. Stop there, first check.
Point approved. Game finished.
Definitely could have stopped.
Well, very nice counter attack there.
1 minute.
From the Rowdy Rough Boys winning that game.
Yo.
That's them done.
That's them done. Last game. Crows versus Sons of Liberty. Crows is 1 point above now.
Yeah, guys, this
Winning their
is
first point there.
after this game. We're gonna take a half an hour, 45 lunch break,
Yep.
and then we'll be back with semis and then finals.
Semis and then finals. Yes. Right, so Sons of Liberty, Crows.
30 seconds.
4.5 minutes, just under 4.5 minutes to go till this game's done. So Sons of Liberty has a fair amount of time to bring this back. If they can just get those guns up
20 seconds.
off the break, they can get that shot on. And I think now the biggest threat at the moment is going to be Sean McGuinness there on the D side. So I hope
10 seconds.
that counts.
Game on.
Oh, Sons of Liberty. Guys, heavy for the snake bag again. Someone's leaving Sean to get to the Dorito corner without much to shoot.
Okay, so yeah, nice push into the snake here.
Oh, Sons of Liberty losing their home plan.
Oh boy.
Just their snake corner and Dorito corner.
Snake push happening here on Sons of Liberty side, and they lost their snake player.
Sean absolutely paints Sons snake players.
That crush shot is quite decent, I'm not going to lie, from that Dorito corner to the snake 1.
Yeah, and it looks to be a clean open shot. Rian making a push up here. Oh, Sean taking a big bite into the Dorito. I think Rian got it.
Yeah, looks like Rian got
Sons of Liberty.
nice teamwork happening there from Sons of Liberty.
Very well done. It also goes to show you don't have to be small, fast, or skinny to be good at this game.
That's base.
Base.
Sons of Liberty guys have a very, very good field awareness and experience in the game.
Oh, definitely so.
And I think it's very easy to get kind
Point
of
approved.
a bit more laid back when you're a point up versus when you're a point down, and that's when the mistakes happen, and that's when teams like Sons of Liberty take advantage of it.
Yeah, taking your foot off the gas.
Yes.
Sometimes you take your foot off the gas and it works out for you where you can just sit and burn the time and still keep your lead.
Yep, so it's a 1-1 now. They're immediately back on the field now.
3 minutes 27 left on this game.
Tied up game, still a lot of time left. So the next one's a decider. Last point wins, yes.
So that's race to 2, first team to 2 wins. So, Mercy 2 is you got to win by 2.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it's not Mercy 2.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah,
still
we'd still be in
we'd probably be like bracket 4.
We'd probably only be like in the first.
Yeah. It's a nice thing about 3-man as well. The race to 2, it's a little bit easier on the newer guys and like the older guys because no one's really fit anymore.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I am speaking for myself and I'm speaking for you too.
Oh, retired.
Debatable.
We're both retired
1 minute.
for good reason as well.
Play again, dude.
Pepla.
Hey?
Play again with me. You've also retired, Kelly.
Yeah, I've moved on to
Okay.
Yeah.
Less pain.
100%.
Less cardio.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, so it's the race to two is just much easier. Less paint is used. It's a quicker day. Everything just goes really smoothly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Especially here in South Africa,
30 seconds.
our economy is not like it is in Europe. Thank you.
20 seconds.
So yeah, we do need to make different plans for playing the game and still having that game time.
10 seconds.
Not breaking the bank completely.
Or breaking your body.
Yes.
Game on.
Oh, it looks like something good to use.
They're home player.
Center player off the break.
I see a big push happening on the D side now.
Oh,
On the
they
inside of
lose.
victory though.
Crows losing Sean McInnes. Oh, Crows losing their snake side player as well.
And they're home.
Wow.
Okay. 2 players left alive still on Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty dropping the absolute
Ooh.
hammer.
Clutching that one, eh?
And we're talking about that not so long ago, Kerry, about
Base.
the sheer amount of just off the lane,
Off the break.
lanes.
It's insane.
It's been absolutely phenomenal to watch.
Yeah. And it's always it seems to be always 3 guns up off the break.
Point approved.
They don't
Game
seem to miss.
finished.
Very nice there, guys. So we're gonna take a lunch break then. We'll see you in a little bit and we'll be back for semis and finals.
Yeah.
I affirm I am surrounded by a magnetic field of positive light. I am vital and I am strong. My mind is programmed for success. I am faith in myself.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Field is live again. We through to the semi-finals. The teams gone through are Degenerates, Sons of Liberty, Chaos, and Prodigy. Getting the highest points for the day.
Okay, so Kelly, what are your thoughts here?
I think Degenerates
I also think Degenerates.
and Chaos.
So going through or Degenerates first, Chaos second?
I think that a final between Degenerates and Chaos is going to be extremely epic, which is going to be great. But I wouldn't count Sons of Liberty out. I mean, we saw those lanes out off the break. It's been pretty good.
Or even with the drop in the temperature now, some of the guns, Chrono's still a little bit hot there from the sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, the rain is back. So hopefully we can get this out before my cameras give out. We out here with two smartphones and a dream, guys.
Hey.
Okay, would you like to come and say hello to the men, sir?
Oh, yes.
Hi there.
Hello.
The famous Jordan Timberlake
Am I that famous?
from the former Legacy.
Yes. And now,
Who's right now part of the media crew.
yes.
He's doing the dangerous work.
I got shot like 3 times already.
Yeah. So tell us, what do you think of this layout? How's it going for you?
I hate it.
You hate it?
There's no back center.
Yeah, there is no back center. The back center is basically one big tower in the center of the field.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So off the break, how are the lanes? How would you say? Like, let's say you were shooting for your snake runner, for instance. How's that?
I'd say mainly for like the cross runners. So the guy going through decided to shoot for the snake eye. Because there's no actual snake lane unless if you step out, but then you're exposing yourself to that.
Yeah.
There's that, and then the same for like the snake guy, but the snake guy needs to focus on the snake guy, his mirror.
Okay.
Because the snake is the aggressor side. The D side doesn't really do much until you get to their side of the field.
So you're saying on this layout, crush shots are king at the moment?
Yeah, until you get to your primaries, then you're kind of just shooting your mirror, if you can see your mirror.
Okay. So that's what you do with those big bricks in the center, it's kind of blocking off any kind of crush shot from your primary.
Yeah. Until you get to like Snake 2, then you can actually start doing some damage. I've seen a lot of degenerates, they do that. Bobby lost the Snake 2.
1 minute.
I see it all the time. But yeah, other than that,
Time out.
if it had a back center, I would have been more keen on this layout.
Even just like a little cheesecake or something.
Yeah, anything. Just put something there.
Oh,
I remember
You
back
should
in the
just
day.
go there on your knees.
You just like out in the open basically. I remember back in the day, well when I say back in the day, like 2018, 2019, there was always a tall bunker in the home. And I haven't seen that in a long
what do you
time.
mean?
There was always a tall bunker. One time we had an event where the home was a big brick.
That must have been nice.
Yeah.
I remember having events where the back center was like a small cake.
Yeah,
And then
that's
somebody
more
like me
recent.
is playing the back center.
Can't
So now off
happen.
the break, you've got to like contortion yourself to get in behind the small cake.
Bring your knees together. But it's been good. I've been watching, so Dirk Senecal, he's been rocking that snake. Big snake pushes off the break every single time. He hasn't really been stopping at that snake.
1 minute.
Underpants or what? Oh, you got stuff. I tried, but it's there, okay?
Yeah, I can take this down now.
What this? I like my sugar.
So soon to be
30
underway.
seconds.
Soon to be underway here. Degenerates versus Sons of Liberty. Both winning majority of their games. Well, Degenerates won all their games today. Sons of Liberty, I think,
20
lost one.
seconds.
So they seeded fourth. So yeah, I think Degenerates is having a much better day of it today than what Sons of Liberty
10
is.
seconds.
Oh, definitely. But none of that matters now.
Game on.
Okay, big dive into the snake again there from Dirk Senecal.
Both teams doing the same breakout they've been doing all day. Degenerates definitely getting the...
Sons of Liberty losing their home player.
Oh, yeah, taking a walk here for Sons of Liberty. Degenerates definitely being the aggressive team and taking a bigger bite of the snake. Sons of Liberty also, their snake gun not having his gun up on his way to the snake. Still, there we go. Fun.
Sons
Big
of
move,
Liberty.
though. Very big move up into the snake.
Sons of Liberty player, it was quite a bold move there from him to move all the way up there. Especially with Dirk Senecal watching the tape like that.
Or Degenerates making a big move up to Burrito 2.
Dirk begging for a check there on the...
Yeah, Dirk playing his case with the marshal.
Looks like he's out.
And he was right. Kill 2. So there's now a 1-on-3 in favor of the Degenerates. Dorito 1!
Nice comms happening.
Okay, they're unaware that they killed the back center.
Kill count completely off, yeah.
Ever so slightly. They're busy looking for it.
It's good that they're cautious though, to be fair, but this has happened a couple times already. So this is where field awareness and kill counts become important. I think it's a base. There we go.
Base.
Yeah, Dirk Senecal hanging the flag there for Degenerates.
Dirk definitely making a good point for MVP for this event.
Definitely. He's been really consistent on that stack, I must say. And it's a wonder to me how he's been doing the same thing all day, but nobody's clocked him.
Yeah.
Point approved.
Nobody has stopped him on that run into the snake.
Yes.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. 1 minute.
And he's not really sending it to the snake either. He's having a bit of a...
I think he's figured out...
High-paced run.
Yeah, like a high-paced run. He's not absolutely flooring it. I think that he has kind of cracked the code on the correct way to get in there and the correct height to be at.
Because I'm watching a few guys make it into the snake, and then they're either sticking their head up and getting caught, or they're just getting one ball is just coming over and dropping.
30 seconds.
100%, yeah.
Okay, next up we have Chaos versus Prodigy. Chaos on your left, Prodigy on your right.
20 seconds.
I think Chaos has the upper hand here, if I'm being honest.
Isn't this a repeat of our first game of the day?
I think so. They did play each other at some point today.
10 seconds.
Prodigy having Callum, Tim, and Taylor on the field.
Game on.
Ooh, Kewan sitting, burning that lane, looking for Tim. I think he gets it.
Running red, coming here to the snake corner. That's Tim Warmback. Tim getting taken out there.
Wait.
It's not a penalty.
Oh wow, no minor. Okay.
Okay, Callum with the full in there from Tim. Okay.
Throughout that Chaos, definitely the aggressors in this game, going up 2-3.
I see Keegan Olivachen there on the D side making the move up to the Dorito 50, I think.
I think we're just short of the 50.
He's just short of the 50, yeah. He's out of frame.
Okay, we have Taylor sitting in the Dorito corner, and we have Callum sitting in the snake corner.
Kewan following up on his side of the field. Up to the snake one.
Oh, someone's got shot.
Okay.
I heard a martial call.
Looks like Prodigy. No, I heard a martial call something. But...
Yeah. Wow. Callum's taking a walk.
Callum taking the walk now. One left in the Dorito corner here for Prodigy. It's not looking good.
Oh,
Under its round running up. Kewan just walking.
Yeah, Kewan's kind of resigned to himself and then his teammates do this.
I think he's reserving his energy for the finals, so he's just giving them a chance.
There we go. Looking at the Dorito
Very
corner.
chilled.
Kewan casually walking up.
It's like a Sunday stroll on the beach. Okay.
They get him. Kewan doesn't even have to fire. Kewan just sticks his head out and kind of scares Taylor
I think
into...
that's base. Yes, base.
Base.
Yeah, so Kewan definitely doing the proper thing of guidance as a more experienced player on this team. Giving the other players a chance to shine as well. I like the move there from Keegan Olivachen moving really far up the field as well, gun battling his way in.
Point approved.
That's a point approved then for Chaos.
30 seconds.
It's looking really good.
1 minute.
Sure. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was expecting more of a fierce battle happening here between these two.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting... I don't know, I feel like we've just come back from lunch, so people are probably still a little bit lazy now, having eaten, so things are a little bit slow and sluggish.
Yeah, until finals happens, I don't know. Somebody needs to pick up the pace here, guys.
30
And I
seconds.
think Sons of Liberty, 4.5 minutes, plenty of time to bring this back as well.
Oh, definitely. Or Degenerate's going to close it out right now and secure their place in the finals.
20 seconds.
I think Sons of Liberty definitely needs to figure out how to shoot Dirk Senecal off the break here.
Well, if they don't, hopefully the team that goes through.
10 seconds.
Yes.
Because Dirk's been getting in there unanswered all day.
All day.
Game on.
Oh!
Okay, a little bit of a different approach here from Degenerates now.
Yeah, taking a very conservative breakout, but they do lose their deep corner player off the break. So Degenerates currently in a 2-on-1 with their back center Lion Temple and their snake corner.
Sons of Liberty sending one up the snake now.
Sons of Liberty definitely have the gun advantage now with 3-on-2.
Slowly spreading the field out. Degenerates sitting one body down.
Yeah, Degenerates are body down. They've lost their Dorito corner. Ooh, Dirk moving into the snake one.
I see a rundown happening.
Dirk
Not
got
yet.
caught. Just the back center. But the back center's getting the check.
I like what they've done. They've spread the field out a little bit and slowly starting to creep up.
Oh, and they got him. Their D-side player needs to fill up way quicker.
Way quicker. Even the center was filling up quicker.
Yeah. which means they were giving Degenerates' home player a chance to wrap himself into cover because nothing was pressuring him from the Dorito side.
Yeah, he wasn't getting much pressure from the D side at all.
Base.
Wow, and just like that, Sons of Liberty tied the game up. Well,
Yep. This seems to be their play style at this point, eh? They lose one and they tie it up. They just
Point approved.
drag their games on.
So the next one is for all the marbles between
30 seconds. 1 minute.
between Sons of Liberty and Degenerates. So now, are we going to see a repeat of that here between Chaos and Prodigy, or is Chaos just going to close it out and secure their spot?
I think as long as Prodigy sticks to their fundamentals, they should be okay. They should have enough time to bring it back. They just cannot give up too easily.
Okay, well, coming onto the field now for Prodigy, I see Tim, Callum, and Cole.
Okay, so the original starting three, yeah?
And then, of course, for Chaos,
30 seconds.
For Chaos, it's been the same three all day because they only are three.
They only are three, which is quite impressive. I'm not going to lie, for them to get this far and have done so well in the tournament.
20 seconds.
With just three.
They also don't seem to look that tired.
They don't, but they're young, man. So that's a nice thing about youth. You don't really get as tired as these.
10 seconds.
Try not to call yourself old there at the same time,
yeah,
Kelly.
I know, right?
Game on.
Oh, both teams take. Oh, Callum getting Q'en. Unlucky.
Okay, it's a hard loss for Chaos now.
That's a big loss for Chaos.
Nice communication from Prodigy side of the field. And
Second player walking off.
Andre taking the walk there for Chaos.
Wow, Prodigy absolutely dropping the hammer here.
Hey, we've got Callum Sturgeon doing a little
Callum's
casual walk.
Tim is sitting in Dorito too, and I believe Cole is still at the home bunker.
Yeah, Cole's moving up behind Callum now.
Here we go, here's Cole here on the Snake Side Temple. Oh,
Callum getting the shot crossfield.
Callum closes this point out to make it a 1-1 game.
Towel.
Cool.
Can't see it. Oh.
Base. Point approved.
That's still 1-1 he managed. Okay, cool. So Prodigy now tying the game up,
1 minute.
which is quite impressive actually.
Jeez.
Three still alive on the field as well, hey?
Yeah, teams bringing their A games here. Games of 1-1. So now this next one is for both teams. It's for the
decider, for the marbles.
Wow.
Where did you hear that saying? For all the marbles.
For all the marbles.
Not just one.
I feel like it's me giving away my age. I don't know where I've heard it from, but it seems to be one of those things.
It sounds like an 80s.
30 seconds.
Sounds like an 80s thing.
Okay,
Time out.
20 seconds.
Demo's confirmed.
Time out.
No, I see 3 and 3.
Oh, okay, sure. No, we're fine.
10 seconds.
Okay, Degenerates.
On the left, Sons of Liberty on the right.
Game on.
Dirk gets caught on his way to the snake.
No, I think that was their home player that got caught. It looks like Dirk is. Looks like Dirk is still alive there in the snake.
Oh, there we go. There, Dirk.
Okay, now Dirk is caught out here.
But I'm pretty sure I watched Dirk get clipped on his foot as he dove in.
And I think that's the third player now for the. No, there's still one Dorito
There we
left.
go. All three. Sons of Liberty absolutely dropping the hammer, securing their spot in the finals.
Woohoo! Going for first and second.
Well,
Sons of Liberty.
Well, we said it now, but I mean, there can still be a dirty hand.
Can still be a dirty hang.
Yeah.
Still lots of time though if it is.
2 minutes 30.
Okay, someone's just been called out.
I think a player put his mouse on. Towel.
Base.
Why would you towel on a race to 2?
Point approved. Game finished.
Okay, so that's Sons of Liberty.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
Sons of Liberty now taking the win then, going to finals to play for first and second.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. You guys are going for first and second.
I wasn't sure when they told it what I was.
I don't know why they told it. Yeah.
We're just as confused. Okay.
No, so Sons of Liberty securing their spot. So let's see, between Chaos and Prodigy, this is now the marbles.
30 seconds.
For all the marbles, Kevin.
Oh, for the marbles. My apologies.
So you think we're going to see another little bit of a hiccup there, or
20 seconds.
The only way that this game's going to carry on is if it's a no point. So let's see. Nobody wants to make a silly mistake. I have a feeling.
10 seconds.
too late?
Did you guys call a timeout?
Game on.
Run, guys. Run, guys.
Okay, only Qin making it to the start station.
1 versus 3. What a terrible way to start.
Qin's still surviving though, so
Qin will do it. Just in the same premise as we said Callum earlier, we're winning a 1 versus 3. If there's any player that can do it,
it's Qin.
Yeah.
Nice communication happening here between the Chaos boys. Oh, sorry, the Prodigy boys. I have. Okay. Callum getting the shot on Qin. That means Prodigy is going through. If this is a clean hang, going through to face Sons of Liberty in the finals.
We'll figure that out now.
We'll figure it out now.
Yeah.
No, just wait, please. We are live. Like. Yeah, it's Prodigy.
Point approved.
Cool.
Game finished.
Prodigy wrapping it up here. Big mistake there from Chaos, coming in very, very late.
They call towel at 9 seconds.
You Okay, so we're going off to finals now. Prodigy on the left versus Sons of Liberty on the right for the first and second place spots. And we're gonna have Chaos left and Degenerates right for the second and third place spots.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm somewhat upset that Degenerates lost it at the last moment.
Yeah, definitely. And I had predicted Chaos versus Degenerates for the first and second spot here, so complete turn of events here than what I was predicting.
Yeah, definitely crazy.
Although Chaos did throw that last point away there.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened there. Was carnage. But that's what happens. Pressure builds a little bit, and yeah, you kind of don't pay attention to what's going on around you.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, you can't call a towel after 10 seconds. So.
Yeah, once the 10-second countdown starts, there's nothing you can do. Time management, paint management. Energy management. Rain seems to have come back a bit.
Yeah, hopefully we can wrap this up before the rain gets a bit harder. I'm just worried about my cameras.
Oh, they should be fine.
I think we're okay. Phones are water resistant, so it's okay. Not waterproof, but water resistant.
Oh, okay, so.
Get your stuff, fill up your pods, do what you gotta do properly.
Who's
Grumpy.
I feel so much better.
Good.
Yes, is that runs for?
You got your cardio in. Oh no, we've lost the rock cam.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we just leave it?
Prodigy versus Sons of Liberty. Max! 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 We lost.
Sorry guys, we just have a little bit of a technical difficulty here.
Sorry, Mr. Organizer.
One of the cameras has gone down. We'll be back with you guys shortly.
Okay, we're back.
We're back, guys. Sorry, had a bit of a technical difficulty there with one of the cameras deciding that's done work for the weekend.
If we need it for anything, we need it for the finals. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah. Cool. Prodigy Sons of Liberty, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I was thinking freaking degenerates over Suns.
I know, right? It seems like you are the bad luck predictor.
Your curse. What's it? Curse of the commentator.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm thinking Suns.
I think just by how Sons of Liberty's been playing all day today, I think they're going to lose their first point. They're going to bring it back, and then the decider is going to be the one.
Okay.
So this is going to be interesting. As long as they can get those kills at the break, I think Sons of Liberty will be great.
30 seconds.
Well, let's see. Prodigy on the left, Sons of Liberty on your right.
How's about we do that?
20 seconds.
Better. Now you can actually see. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Game on.
Conservative-ish breakout here for Prodigy. All three still alive. They're making a big move up the snake here. Sliding into that snake one.
Yeah, conservative breakout for both teams. Prodigy definitely getting better field positions. Callum taking a big bite here in the snake.
Sons of Liberty definitely going to have to move up that snake really quickly if they want to make something happen here.
I don't think they're going to get that chance. Callum is going to pick off their back centre player. We go Sons of Liberty versus their back centre.
That's 1 for Callum.
Ooh, Callum, 2 for Callum.
2 for Callum.
3 for Callum.
3 for Callum.
There you go. I think Callum's got the kill count of the tournament. Wow.
Speaking of MVP players, I think Callum should be one, considering he's like single-handedly mopped up most teams.
Definitely. I think he's basically got at least about 20 to 25 kills this whole tournament.
Base.
Wow. So there, the aggressive play definitely working out in their favour, but not overly aggressive like what we saw earlier in the day.
Point approved.
Brilliant game play there from Callum. Prodigy taking the first win.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
Okay, next game. Chaos versus Degenerates. So what do we think here? Degenerates going to hold on, secure themselves to third place, or you think Chaos is going to dig deep for this one and get themselves to third?
I think Chaos is pretty frustrated at this point at their last game. So I think they've got a lot of rage and anger. So let's see if they can hone that in, make something out of it.
Be smart angry.
Smart angry, exactly.
30 seconds.
It's going to be Chaos on your left, Degenerates on your right.
So it's going to be Qin versus Dirk on the snake side.
20 seconds.
Ooh, this should be a good one to watch. Fantastic one to watch, actually.
It's going to be quite the battle, actually.
10 seconds. Game on.
Conservative break from both teams. Dirk making a team to the snake one off the break. Dirk running each even the check though.
Looks like he's clean, so he's got the upper hand here on the snake side. Qin definitely needs to make the move. He's going to make something happen on the snake side.
Both teams 3 alive. Ooh. Possibly not. Keegan taking a walk for Chaos, making it 2-on-1.
2-on-1?
Oh, sorry,
so
3-on-1.
3-on-1.
Not bad. Got the kill count started.
Okay, Qin is alone in the snake now. Let's see
that's-
if Degenerates takes advantage of this.
That's not a good place to be.
Somebody's
Degenerates
creeping up on the D side here for
Degenerates flying up to the Dorito side of the field.
Oh,
Kieran
unlucky
picking
there.
up the D side player. Unlucky.
Just a quick turnaround.
So 2-on-1.
It's now a 2-on-1, yes.
Kieran knows Dirk is there. Oh, Kieran knows we're both there. Did Kieran get a second? Kieran definitely.
That centre player is clean as well, so it's still a 2-on-1.
That centre player getting a definite look over on the others.
Dirk putting a hell of a lot of pressure here on Qin. Dirk getting shots out there by Qin, who remains alive. I think it is still a 1v1.
Kieran getting the check here. No. Kieran's the only player left alive.
Qin's the only one left alive, and it looks like he's clean.
Kieran won himself a 3-on-1.
Wow. Concede.
Base. Point approved.
Wow.
Okay, so strategic tile.
30 seconds.
Concede is yeah, my god. Yes, it is.
1 minute.
Concede. I was looking at it. I'll show you when the time starts again, so you know where it is. Okay, so Chaos getting the first win.
So now, in terms of play of the day, as opposed to MVP, I feel like Qin literally just clutched it up there. And
100% cool, calm, and collected too.
3-on-1.
And even having somebody bunk you like that from across the field and not being successful is enough to put Qin in the running there for the MVP prize. Okay, so we're going back to Prodigy versus
30 seconds.
Prodigy is going to be on your left. Sons of Liberty is going to be on your right. No, sorry, my
other way
mistake.
around.
Sons of Liberty.
20 seconds.
Prodigy on the right. Are we going to see another clean-up here from Callum?
Let's see. I don't know if he's still got gas.
10 seconds.
Who's in the field for Prodigy? Callum, Taylor, and Tim.
Yeah, Callum Taylor. No, I think that's Taylor. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Callum Taylor and Tim. Yeah.
Game on.
Another conservative breakout for both teams.
Sons of Liberty seems to have a much harder off the break lanes.
Sons of Liberty has moved into the snake and they get Callum. They have Callum at the snake corner. It is now a 2-on-1.
2-on-3.
Sorry, 2-on-3. Yo, I'm losing drop today.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sons of Liberty losing their Doritos side players. It's 2-on-2 now.
Possible that it was Tim that got that. Taylor's probably got the snake player.
Snake players clean. Okay, looks like 1-on-3 now in favor of Sons of Liberty.
And it's Tim, it's in the Dorito corner.
Sorry, I forgot to change the scores here. It's Prodigy has 1 point.
Oh, Tim's gonna get caught napping. Tim's gonna get caught napping. There we go, caught napping. Good job, Sons of Liberty. Tying
Nice.
up 1-1.
See, Sons of Liberty, same thing that they've been doing the whole day. Lose 1 point, win 1 point. They've been able to be successful in that last bit on the decider.
Base.
So let's see if it works out now this time for them.
Point approved.
Oh, I forgot to show you the tile thing. I'll show you in the other side.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
Okay, Chaos versus Degenerates again.
Wow. We had so many quick games in the prelims, and now that's in finals. People seem to be
Dragging their feet, man.
no, not dragging their feet, but digging deep,
Yeah.
making guys work.
Definitely. You don't want to go all the way to finals and then get beat 2-0.
I mean, that's also true. Gonna save some gas in the tank.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we're gonna have Degenerates on your left, Chaos on your right.
30 seconds.
Chaos need to win this point to secure themselves the first place, which will automatically get third place, and give Degenerates a third.
Yeah.
It's the fourth.
20 seconds.
It's definitely getting late in the day.
Really, really nice clutch point there. I think that was from Q and
10 seconds.
Yeah, Q absolutely clutched it up.
Degenerate has 4.5 minutes to tie it up.
Isn't it Degenerates only have 2 on the
Game on.
No, there's definitely 3.
field? Is there 3? Ooh, Dirk almost getting to the snake slowly there. Almost getting caught. Both teams, 3 alive. Oh, Chaos losing Keegan.
Yeah.
King, blah 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 blah. Chaos losing Keegan out of the Dorito side. Leaving only Kewan and Andre off in the field. 2 versus 2 advantage. Degenerates making a push up to Dorito 2.
Dirk sitting in that snake insert for much longer than what he normally does.
And he's trying to. Oh, Dirk gets his kill on the home play. Dirk.
Okay, so that's what he was there for.
3-on-1. Can Kewan clutch it up again?
Oh, second time he's been left in this situation. I see a run up attempt here from Jarvis. Running there, checking here, and he's out.
Wow, Degenerates pulling one back.
Base.
Okay, Degenerates tying up the game now. Same thing's happening on both of these games in this set. I think that's approved.
Point approved.
Ooh, another 1-1 game here for Degenerates versus Chaos.
30 seconds. 1 minute.
Wow. I mean, this is like anything but boring at the moment. This is the kind of final you want to see.
Definitely, they're really keeping us at the edge of our seats here. So now this is the marbles game now.
Sons of Liberty on the right, Prodigy on the left, playing for first and second. Prodigy slowly making their way into the field.
30 seconds.
I see. Turnover.
Are we back to Prodigy Sons of Liberty, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, oopsie.
20 seconds. Timeout.
My bad. Not you can go, you must not wait the minute now.
No, you actually should.
Sorry.
I gave the time out to the wrong team.
That's okay.
1 minute.
Okay, so who's on the field for Prodigy?
I think it's the same starting. Oh, it's Taylor, it's Tim,
And
Callum.
And Kellen. So we're just waiting for Sons of Liberty to take their spot in the field, if I'm correct.
I think they are in the field. They
It's
pull
all
the time
three
out, so
there.
they get an extra minute. So it's a bit of a waste, to be honest.
30 seconds.
That's okay.
10 seconds. Game on.
Oh, very conservative break for both teams.
Callum getting shot off the break there.
Oh, Callum taking a walk. Wow.
2 on 3 in favour of Sons of Liberty. Those lanes from Sons of Liberty, my goodness.
Sons of Liberty have pushed up to the 50 break. The Snake 1 and the Dorito 2.
Dorito 2 now, he's passing the Dorito 2. I think he might have stopped there. I can't really see
Oh
him.
no, Prodigy losing their Snake corner player as well.
Taylor left alone in the centre there.
Oof.
Not a good position to be in here as the last player left alive.
Wow,
Looks like they
Sons
did
of
shot on
Liberty
him.
clutching it up, getting themselves at first place here, possibly.
Ooh, very clean point. Sons of Liberty, eh? They always get, I think they always get underestimated when they lose that first point. The other team gets a little bit sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that's a game plan for them, or just bad luck on their first point?
Base.
Oh no, I feel like it could be like first point jitters.
Yeah.
And then the opposing team takes the foot off the gas.
Yeah.
And then that's where Suns kind of capitalize.
Yeah. Why do you think that one? Oh, well, it doesn't really matter anyway.
Point approved. Game finished.
Woohoo! So that's a first place then for Sons of Liberty.
1 minute.
Prodigy coming in second. Chaos versus Degenerates. Okay, another tied up game here for Chaos versus Degenerates.
Ooh.
Okay, this is the marbles game now for third and fourth place.
30 seconds.
So,
Woo!
who's taking this one, Kelly?
Well, Chaos is at the start station on time, so they should be okay.
20 seconds.
Degenerates getting themselves to third place.
I think as whoever kills the snake first is going to be the team that wins. Definitely, because
10
you've got
seconds.
Dirk and you've got Qn.
Game on.
Okay, big dive into the snake yard.
Oh.
Chaos aside, same thing on Degenerates aside.
Q definitely taking a bigger bite than the snake. Dirk stopping at the snake. Snake 1, sorry. Q moving up to just short of the snake 50 here. Q absolutely applying pressure.
Keegan making a big push on the D side here, just as
that's
Qn gets shot out.
Q catches one from across the field. That's unlucky.
Degenerate still has 3 alive now.
Keegan
The
is
snake
in
is wide open.
Keegan is in the Dorito too, and he knows Dirk is in the snake. He is absolutely
Watching that cross shot. But he's also watching his own tape, whereas Keegan's taken out now. I think that this whoever's in the center there has got major tunnel vision on the D side, and he's not. Okay, now he's looking, and Degenerate's taking the opportunity. Big bunkering happening here. Oh, and he gets shot out too. Or did he? No, he didn't get shot out. He's clean.
Hold up. Ref running in.
Oh boy, it's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Oh no.
But I think Degenerate still has enough bodies alive to.
Degenerate still have a laugh there.
I think they were 3 alive, so that means Dirk needs to go and touch the start station for them.
Great success.
Great success, huh? Oh, it is a major, so they all got called out. Can you stop the time, quick?
Game stopped.
Well done. Okay, we're gonna try and find out what's going on here.
Yep. We don't want to run any more time off the clock until we know what's happening.
Now, so the game is currently at a stop while the marshals have a bit of a conference there at the start station.
Yeah, so apparently it was a major, so that means that both Dirk and I think David need to be taken out as well.
Guys, it's a major penalty.
So what happened? So what's more than likely happened is this: Degenerate centre player ran through with a hit, eliminated Chaos's last play.
Yeah, so they changed the outcome of the game.
Major penalty, so which means that's him and 2 of his buddies go off.
That means there's nobody left, but they can start with 3 the next point because there was enough bodies to.
Yeah, there was enough bodies to fulfill the penalty, but there's no live players, so we get a no point and the time restarts.
No point.
No point.
Cool.
Wasn't under 60 seconds, eh?
No.
1 minute 40.
Yeah.
Okay, so teams have 2 minutes. They start on the same sides.
No points.
Okay, Chaos, Degenerates, you guys are going to start on the same sides as you did the previous point. That game was a no point.
I think say how much time is left on the clock as well.
You guys have 1 minute 38 of game time left.
Yeah, so things just got interesting as they do, hey? And it's always the 3rd and 4th place spot that's some controversy. Always.
Oh, there's always drama. I mean, it kind of makes it interesting to watch.
I love it, yeah.
Give the people at home something like.
Yeah. Give the people what they want to see.
Yeah. Some interesting stuff.
1 minute.
I'll try and get an update from one of the marshals as to what exactly happened, but that's what I'm surmising is what happened.
Yeah. Cool. 1 minute 38 seconds game time left here, so
10 seconds.
Oh, cut the tension with a knife.
Hectic out here.
Game on.
Conservative breakout queue and out in the open there for a little bit.
Dirk absolutely flying into the snake, going up to the snake too. Both teams 3 alive off the break.
Ewan's taking a way more chilled approach here. I think they're going to try and go into overtime.
Do you think they're going to push one overtime?
I think so. No one's pushing.
Everybody's kind of preserving the snake.
No one wants to make a silly mistake. Okay, I see Ewan's moving into the snake.
Kieran's moving up to almost match Dirk for the Degenerates.
And I think that's Andre there in the center. He's got his eyes on that snake, not taking his. Oh, there we go. He's looking on the side.
60
The
seconds.
Dorito side now.
Where is Degenerates Dorito player? Can you see him?
I can't see him. I think he's in the corner. If I. No, he's not in the corner. He must be out. Yeah, Degenerates losing Dirk on the snake. Still having 2 left on the field, and I see Keegan is slowly starting to creep up that D side, as well as Kewan on the snake side here, starting to corner them from all angles.
Oh, I think that's kill. I think it might be kill 3, Kelly.
I think so. 30 seconds left on the clock. I think they should have enough time here.
Base.
No, Kewan going to hang the flag with 26 seconds to spare.
Point approved. Game finished.
There you have it, folks. Chaos is sitting in your 3rd place now. Congratulations to them.
Wow.
For taking the win, and Degenerates with their 4th place, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the Facebook page if you like this live. I'm working on making it much better in the future as well. As we go on, it will get better and better.
And getting it onto YouTube eventually.
Yeah, eventually we will get it onto YouTube. Maybe the next one, but I'm trying to work it out.
Okay, so Kelly, let's have our discussion now of who's the the
MVP, right?
Yeah, the MVP.
Okay, so my choices, it has to be between Kewan and what's his name from Flying Mustache Gang? Somebody sent it on the live.
Are the Flying Mustache Gang guys still here?
I think so. I think they stay to watch. But I honestly haven't seen any move that was crazy like that, and that guy did it like 4 times.
Yeah, but that being fair, the Kewan clutched up.
He did.
And won a 3 versus 1.
He did.
Kewen's also had one or
Also,
two other players today that have been relatively
that's true, and he's been consistent too. But between Kewen and Dirk, okay, so if we're talking about like consistently playing the places he needs to play and consistently being aggressive on it, Dirk wins that one. But for that 3 versus 1 clutch point there,
To be fair,
Kewen's
3 versus 1, Kewen was the one that shot Dirk.
Yeah, exactly.
So by that logic,
we'll deliberate. I think we'll come to a conclusion.
We'll come to a consensus.
It's gonna be great, guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and for joining us, for commenting. Yeah, it's only up from here, and we'll see you guys at the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.